An NPC Aiden is also here.
Yep. Who would like to do a recap for a point of inspiration?
Looks like I still have inspiration, so I'll give someone else the chance to do it. If you have a point of inspiration and want to do it again, you get bonus XP. You do. So The bard will gladly do it if no one else wants to.
I can do it. It's just it would be kind of scattered, but I can do it.
go for it, Nix.
Okay. Last time, so there was this thing that was happening. There were like people fighting, and then like I came in and saved the day, but I accidentally killed the bird. And then we saw this plant that's alive, and then we fought these birdie things that sucked my blood, but I survived, and now I have this chicken thingy. Chicken. I don't even remember the word anymore.
It's a staff.
It's the stuff that makes chicken noises.
Yeah. And now we're resting here.
All right.
That's from Nix's perspective.
Yep. You'll get bonus XP for this session.
Yeah.
So yes, and in other words, you guys continue to fight with the orcs. Nix the gnome came by and helped you out, and you guys are exploring the house, and you guys discover what seemed to be a tree growing out of the well. The roots are spreading out of the well and everything like that. It is a tree, and the roots seem to be like pulsing. You guys discovered some items of interest inside this inside this wizard's house, and you guys are resting. There's still a box you have been unable to open, and you have a map that you recovered from the orc leader. So, what do you do?
Well, let's take a look at that map, shall we?
Certainly. You said there was still a box we hadn't opened?
Yes, there's a box that's magically locked.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll unravel the map.
Okay. It seems to be a location. It looks like it's crudely drawn. Obviously, it seemed like the orc had drawn it, but it seems to be a location kind of like, think of it like Stonehenge. There are stones there, and it seems to be some sort of, and it has like a big X on it. Like, this is, you believe by discovering it and whatnot and looking at it, this might be where the orc hideout is.
So this either leads to treasure or death.
Or both.
It could be both. That has happened.
I can't quite place my finger on it, but wasn't there a rumor we heard that mentioned something about an area described like this? Hidden in a forest, I think? And as I'm thinking that, does the surroundings of this on the map look like it's in a forest?
Yes. It looks like it's not too far from here. Nyx can actually point out, and Nyx, you would recognize this place is known as the Circle of Thunder.
Oh, I know that. It's right over there.
You've been to this place?
Have I been to this place?
You've been near it. You had never actually been close, but you know where it's located.
I haven't been there exactly, but I mean, I've been close to it.
And is it like walking distance, or is it going to be like a day's trek?
It's not a day's track, but it's not like it's not nearby. It's close, but not far. If you get my meaning.
It'll take a while. Just I would give it like about 2-3 hours.
Should we go cut the head of the snake off? I think that's how people say it on this side.
You cut snakes' heads? That doesn't sound very good.
Oh, well, you should hear the story of this boy who got stuck in a very deep section of the Feywild, and the snakes there will speak to you. They're pretty large. That one definitely deserved to have its head chopped off. But it still roams around, I believe.
Interesting.
And you know what? And I kind of bend close to Nyx and whisper this. I heard once that this one snake, when it was killed by this warrior, he pulled forth this magical sword from it, called the Kusanagi.
Ooh.
Well, I think with Nyx's assistance, we handled this group of orcs fairly well. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to handle the rest.
Oh, goody.
It'll definitely give some relief to the town as well, Aiden will say.
And if we clear out the orcs, we won't have to worry about the hunting lodge or Falcon.
We should probably all agree, though, if the numbers are too great, that we either regroup or come up with another plan.
Obviously.
I mean, there are 6 of us. I guess 7 if you count. The Raven?
It'd be 8 if my bird was still here.
I did say sorry about that. Didn't mean to. I was just trying to help.
Just as Aiden remembers his bird's not here, he's gonna start looking around to see if he spots a bull he can use to resummon him.
Does he not have that on his character sheet?
A brass brazier.
Yeah, I'm actually looking to see if he actually had one on him, but I know those things are heavy, so he probably didn't.
I don't believe. I was reading somewhere, I don't remember where, maybe I'll find it again real quick, but I don't believe the brazier is technically part of it. The only part that matters is the incense, since that has a financial cost associated with it. I don't think the brazier is necessary. But let me see if I can find it again.
You mean I've been carrying around this 20-pound iron brass cauldron for nothing?
Oh, he actually doesn't have incense on here. I see ink, chalk, scroll case, steel mirror. He doesn't have what he needs.
The spell specifically says that must, herbs and stuff, that must be consumed by a fire in a brass brazier.
If you're gonna ritual cast it.
Let's see. I found this tweet from Jerry McCrawford. This is what I was talking about. It says that it needs to be burned in something, not necessarily a brass brazier.
Why do they specifically call out a brass brazier?
I don't know. But from my understanding is that it just needs to be burned in something. The only thing that really matters is the incense, because that has a cost.
Piece of, yeah.
Yeah. But it's up to Chris. It's up to you at the end of the day, anyways.
I will think about. For now,
Let us spend 2 hours discussing whether the components of brass to iron and whether that is sufficient for familiar summoning.
for
Oh,
now,
I take it back. I think he does have it. He just has it listed under his allies and organizations with all his ingredients.
I'm right now. I'm gonna make the ruling as what what it says on the spell description with the brass brazier and everything. I will, if anybody has a disagreement with it, I will go over the ruling, the spell, in another session.
Well, he'll. The ritual cast was 10 minutes for it, I think?
Yes, 10 minutes to ritual cast.
Okay, so he will start ritually casting that and pull out those ingredients.
Okay. Anybody else would like to do anything? I mean, you guys are technically taking a short rest. Do you can what do you guys want to do? And Caradron, do you remember when you're casting detect magic and everything like that? You also remember that the pumpkins down below radiated magic.
Yes, that is correct.
Is there
And
still...
also we have the pulsating thing in the well.
Did anybody deal with that magic chest yet?
I think we need
Not
something
yet.
to unseal it.
We need a knock spell to unseal it, which I don't currently have, but if given enough time, I might be able to find one and copy it into my book.
How big is it, Chris?
It's not that big. You can pick it up. It's made out of wood and everything. The magic, it's just the magic that's cast on the chest is to lock it in place. There's no mechanical lock or anything like that.
Well, if it's wood, I'll just hit it with my axe.
I think we were wondering if something fragile that might be magical
It's a
or wasn't
30-pound
it?
chest.
It also, I mean, if it is magically sealed, there is always the possibility that there is a contingency in case somebody tried to force their way in physically, and perhaps whatever's in there could be damaged.
Did you just say a 30-pound chest?
Yeah, 30-pound chest.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're not carrying that thing. We're gonna have to break this. Let's not be near Aiden while he's ritually casting his bird, and probably bring it to a space just in case it does do something.
Okay, well, if you're gonna break it open, I'm gonna step away.
Is Aiden attacking or Damascus? No, wait, Damascus is attacking.
Damascus is gonna hit it.
Yeah, I was just saying let's not be near Aiden while he's crouched down, casting with the incense and stuff.
I'm gonna step out the door, just in case.
And once again, I'm attacking with my lumberman's axe, which has advantage on wood things.
Nice try. But go ahead.
It's gonna work eventually.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. You're winding up and you're still getting some practice swings in, but yeah, you miss.
That's fine. I'm getting all my sucky rolls out now.
I will give you this. Since it is prone, technically prone, a small object, and is not in a stationary, I will grant you advantage to your attack rolls since you're concentrating and everything like that.
When you said prone, I just imagined the chest is like on its back. Yes, I feel a little, I don't know, shame that you're giving me this pity roll.
All right, you smack it square in the lid. Roll damage.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
Roll damage. All right, you hit it good and you put a dent in it, but it's still holding pretty strong.
Aha, progress.
You gonna hit it again?
Of course.
All right, that's another a solid hit. Ooh. This time you hit it, you crack it very good, and the wood is splintering. You think another solid hit would do the job?
All right, let's bust this sucker open.
Hit. All right. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw against the disintegration ray. No, I'm joking. The lid smashes open.
I was like, okay, not surprising.
I was waiting. I was gonna wait until after the roll, but no. Use.
Yeah, I was just creeping up there, like going, like, all right, roll, show me my disintegration death.
No. You smack the wood and you smack the lid and the you could pull apart the pieces and the chest is now open.
Oh, I guess we were worrying for nothing.
Alright, is my detect magic still up from last time?
How long?
Or no, because we took all the time to identify. So I will use a spell. Yeah, I'll use a spell slot to cast it again.
Okay.
Actually, I cannot because I don't have it prepared. I can only do it as a ritual. I shall wait.
All right. You could do? Are you are you guys gonna let him wait? Are you gonna wait until Caradwin casts her spell, or are you gonna go ahead and continue looking in this thing?
Oh, I'm peeling back these layers.
All right. You peel away the wood, and inside this chest, you see something wrapped in a black silk cloth.
All right, I will pull it out of the chest.
All right. You pick it up, and it's easy. You grab it, and it seems to be some sort of rod, and on the ends of the rod seems to be horses.
If I notice the horse symbols, I'm like, oh, well, that's perfect.
If you'd like me to take the time, I can identify it. It'll just take me about 10 minutes.
Here, knock yourself out. Or don't.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to beat myself in the head with this metal rod. But yeah, I'll sit down, open my spellbook, and start ritually casting Identify.
Okay. While he's doing the ritual, what is the rest of you guys doing?
Since I saw them pull that out and I now know it's some weird rod and they're going to detect it, I'm going to go out and get some of those pumpkins for us to take with us, since we did deduce that they might have some healing properties. So they might be helpful.
And Aiden's still casting his ritual, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
I would like to identify those pumpkins as well before we go, just to make sure they're safe to eat and aren't going to poison us over time.
Then I will make sure not to eat any and we'll just cut some free.
Just in case.
I assume they're good to eat because the boars are fine.
Well, they may not always have been boars, though, as well. We have to take that possibility into account.
What, you think they were like just pigs before they were boars?
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Next, yes, there are a couple doors left unopened. There were 2 sets of doors left unopened.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for the other doors.
This
we
door
might find something.
and this door.
I'll go for the tiny door first, because the big one seems kind of, like, looming.
Alright.
Since seeing Caradwin and Aiden doing their magical ritual mumbo jumbo, Damascus gets bored and he's gonna follow Nyx.
Alright.
Oh, a balcony!
So, next, this room seems to be some sort of bathroom.
Oh, it's a bathroom.
It has a conical
Oh,
roof,
thank goodness. Excuse me.
and and there's an open window to the north, and there's ivy growing into it, and there's a cast iron tub with claw feet. Stands in the middle of the room. Next to the tub is a rusty iron water pump that still works, drawing water from
Water.
yeah. And if you go up and you draw the water, and it's hot water from the and it seems to be like hot, like from a natural spring.
Oh, this feels nice. Huh. Whoever built this place has very good, like, is probably a good architect or something. Cause
Gallenford, you go downstairs.
I just remembered there's a pit trap here. How big was it?
5 feet.
Oh, okay.
It's right. It's right. You're right in front of it.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was something big that would be difficult to get across, but I think I can get across that.
Okay. Give me a easy athletics check just to jump, because you're jumping from the height of the stairs, trying to land onto some more stairs.
Can it be acrobatic?
No. Yep, easy enough. You jump downstairs and you land. Hold on. And when you get to the bottom, you notice that the dolls you guys saw earlier in the room behind you on the first floor are sitting in front of the front door. And you realize now that all these dolls look like you original 5 members.
Dolls?
These are what, like, and they're made out of like sticks.
They're Blair Witch dolls.
So the moment I land and see these, I like freeze in place and I'll just yell up, "Guys, we may have a problem."
And when you yell that out, the one that looks like you, and it looks like, you know, has a little, like a makeshift hat and everything, it turns its head and looks at you. And we're going to roll initiative.
Oh.
That, I think, is the first initiative I've rolled in like 3 months. That's over 10.
Yeah, but don't worry, you're ritually casting stuff, so you're not going to be in this initiative.
That's true. And that is my birds initiative. Which I forgot to click on. Of course I did. Let's try that again. And I will change it to 3. Alright. Well, then add the bird. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I'll set that as 3. Nope. You may have to, you might want to resort because I got a lower initiative. I had to retoggle my bird to put in the right initiative. So Morgan's.
I think you
in the
can
wrong
just
spot.
drag Morgan to the bottom.
Wow.
Oh,
I got it.
okay, never mind. Awesome, thank you. Sorry.
All right. All right. The one that looks like Aiden leaps up, animates, and charges you, Gallenford. $17.
That hits.
For 3. And the one that looks like Damascus is going to come up and do the same. Missing with a 6. Alright, Gallenford.
What the? Oh, get off of me! And I'll pull my short sword free and stab it at the one that looks like Aiden.
Alright, make your attack roll. 13 is the magic number. It falls into pieces.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to face step back to the top of the stairs and just watch them see if they try and jump through the pit.
Okay. Caradwin.
Did I hear any commotion from downstairs, or am I just hearing people like bang open doors and stuff? Because
You can give me a perception check.
All right.
I'm not going to count this against your identify spell. Yeah, you heard some commotion. You heard Gallenford call up, say, "Guys, we have an issue," and then you hear some creaking and like it sounds like the little wooden figures that you guys fought earlier.
Ooh. Well, shit. This could be a problem. I'm going to then cancel working on this identify spell. I'll pick up my spell book and I'll pocket the rod.
Okay.
And I'll stand up because I would definitely have been sitting, and I will move 5, 10, 15, and then use my action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. Shit, where are the stairs?
Right where Gallenford is.
Okay. 25, 30, and I'll move to here.
All right.
And is it a bonus action to command the bird? I'll command Morrigan to fly downstairs and see what's going on their turn.
Jason.
Well, let's go see what the commotion is. Double move. What's going on, Gallenford?
There's some freaky looking dolls that look like us, and they just suddenly stood up and started attacking me.
Weird. Creepy.
And I would kind of just point at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Is that your turn, Jason?
Yep.
Okay, the one that looks like Caradwin. Kind of like the little pygmy people from The Mummy Returns. This thing's just climbing on the wall, trying and like all creepy like, and it's climbing over the pit. And it's going to make an attack roll against you, Gallenford. Missing. Damascus.
Alright, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I know what's going on.
Okay, yeah, you hear demon twig or demon doll from Gallenford, basically as it.
Damascus looks at Nyx and he kind of just like shrugs. He'll go see what's going. He'll turn off all the spigots that he turned on.
Yeah, when you get there, you see one of those twig-like creatures dressed like Caradwin trying to claw at Gallenford's face.
Can I reach it?
While climbing on the wall? Yeah, I would say you can reach it.
I'll move right there. And I'll try and hit it with my lumberman's axe, which has advantage on wooden things.
That's a hit. Yeah, you smack this creature and split Caradwin in two, and it falls into the pit.
Am I dead?
I need a death save, Caradwin. No.
Oh, I was just ready to roll, and I was like, all right, let's do it.
No.
I like how in Chris's game we just accept death.
Carla, you're
Pretty
in for a
fun.
wild ride. Is that your turn, Damascus? And Damascus, you take a look down and you see more moving downstairs.
Okay, I'll just wind up ready for the next one.
All right. This one looks like Jason. 5, 10, 15. Go here again, climbing on the wall, and it's going to claw at Gallonford.
That hits.
For 5. Oh, that's max damage. But no, I'm not doing rolls for this. And the one that looks like Gallonford is going to... it's sharing the same space as Green Dot, but it's on the other wall right next to Damascus. And it's going to attack Damascus. 12.
Not even close.
All right. Aiden.
Aiden will just call out, "Let me know if it gets overwhelming. I don't want to end my ritual." And he'll
Tell me
kinda
when
just
it's something
return.
I need to be worried about.
And he'll continue his ritual casting.
All right, Nyx.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 dolls? Is there one that looks like me? And I look around, but I don't really see anything because I'm short.
You see, I would say you could be able. There's slots on the rails up top, and you can see little wooden figures, the same type of creatures that you fought earlier today, with the orcs.
Okay. I'll stay where I'm at for now, and yeah.
You don't want to attack or anything?
I don't have any line of sight, so I don't know.
There's one right next to you.
Right there? Okay. I guess I can do a produce flame at it.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
It kind of claws at you as through the railing as you try to produce a fire, and it makes you jump back a little bit.
Yeah.
Morrigan.
Morrigan is going to... Are any of the windows on this side of the wall open?
No. And you remember those windows are closed and they lead to the well underneath below.
They do. I was just trying to figure out a way to get Morrigan downstairs to see if there's any more. Okay, Morrigan will just fly... what's the fly speed? I think it's 40. 50. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And we'll hover about 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
Right here.
Dead. This one, the one looks like Damascus. 5, 10. It's
I think I killed that one.
No, you killed the one that looks like Aiden. Damascus is orange. This one crawls over the railings and gets in between Nyx and Damascus, and is going to attack Damascus. Nope.
Oh, look, it's trying to attack me. It's so cute.
Gallenford.
Gonna wind up and strike at this one in front of me.
Okay, that one looks like Jason.
Nothing personal, Jason.
It dodges out of your sword.
Darn it. I will. That's my turn.
Caradwin.
Well, beyond being a little disturbed by the fact that these things look like us, Caradwin is going to open her spellbook and begin casting Magic Missile. But the arcane runes are going to turn a bright red, and I'm going to cast it using fire damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I remember that these things were pretty susceptible to that, and I just want to end this quickly because they scare the absolute piss out of me.
Alright.
So that's 3 bolts. I'll send 1 at each one.
Okay.
Boop. For 3 damage.
Alright. Being extremely creeped out by the fact that these dolls reminisce you guys, taking no chances, you burn them to cinders. And we are out of initiative.
Well, that was very creepy, odd, and unexpected.
I want to kind of look at the blight, twig blight, and see if there's like. Do you think it was like a voodoo doll? I mean, I know we didn't like explode, but that's kind of cool. Interesting.
You can give me an either Arcana or an Investigation check.
Yes, I am very glad that I did not burst into flames.
I'll do investigation.
Chris, are these similar to those
Nope.
totems of misfortune we saw earlier?
The what do you mean?
At the logging camp, we found inside the chimney there was a totem that was supposed to bring misfortune.
Yes, these.
Oh, that's right.
These seem to be very similar to those.
I forgot about that. And they look like us?
Yes.
Jesus. This is awful.
So we're cursed now?
Well, all but Nyx. Nyx is new, so.
Oh, okay.
So that
we just
means
broke them.
that means somebody is out to get us. That's probably seen us from the very beginning. That means someone was here while we were upstairs. Maybe we should not split the group.
You guys saw these. You remember seeing them in the other room on the fireplace mantle.
But they didn't look like us at the time, right?
That was my bad on the description. So
None of us cared.
You didn't care at the time, but they did look like you guys.
Oh my god.
You
somebody's.
You can give me an investigation check to try to, to help piece some stuff together.
Absolutely.
I will assist.
Sorry,
never mind.
guys. My attention went somewhere else.
You think, Caradwin, that these were made by the orcs?
Why would they make them?
We did kill that one scouting party.
But did we? I don't think we let anybody live, did we?
No, we got them all.
Well,
So unless there was.
Well, Miss Knowledgeable Magic Lady, you tell us how they could know.
And with the 23 and piecing these things together, you do recall that there were boars around the building, and you have been encountering boars throughout when dealing with the orcs.
So
Is
what?
somebody
the boars are
watching us
calling
through the
them?
boars?
What if, just like how Nyx here can turn into giant bear-like things, there is an orc that can turn into a boar?
I suppose
Uh,
that's a possibility.
if those were
A
actually
druid
orcs,
army?
if those were actually orcs that those boars that ran off, where do you think they would head?
To their
A
base
bigger
camp.
encampment.
Exactly.
I think we need to leave.
I think it would be best if perhaps we head back to the lodge. 4 sturdy walls around us.
What
I
if it's
agree.
tied to that story I told you guys early on our adventure? You know, the 3 stubborn orcs? There was one survivor in the story.
I think that requires further study. I'd like to try to jump over this pit trap and make my way downstairs.
Okay. Give me a athletics check.
Let's fucking do it. -1.
Where are you going, Caradwin?
I'm
Good-
trying to get downstairs.
Good enough. Five
Wait.
is good enough. 6 is
Oh
good.
my.
Thank God.
I made a very easy DC.
Cool.
Your like dress catches on the edge and it just rips just a little bit to be noticed.
I'll keep
and then
an eye-
can you move my raven down too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna follow to keep an eye on Morgan so we're not all separated, and just call out, Aiden, we're heading outside. Please speed up your ritual.
But we still didn't check this door.
Let's check
We're
that.
over here.
I'm assuming I almost lean back and then catch myself.
No, this door, you open up, it actually leads to outside. It is a patio.
Oh. I look overhead.
All right,
Are the vines there too?
Yeah, there are vines. You could climb down, and you see. Hold on. And you can't see Caradron yet, but you can hear her down below.
Oh. I just found an easier way to get down there. And then I try to climb down.
You're gonna climb the vines?
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, you climb down, no problem.
Woo!
Caradron, you see Nyx climbing down the vines up above you.
Well,
Hi!
that was a pretty impressive feat.
Did you figure anything out, Caradwin?
That's what I'm going to look at right now. I'd like to see, if possible, if do any of these twig blights, because I know there's some that we didn't burn. Are any of the ones that were chopped up? Do they look in any way like any of these orcs, or do they look like any of the people that we've met in the town, or even at the lodge?
Give me an investigation check.
All right. Wrong thing. Here we go.
No, these things just look like twig creatures. They don't. You believe that the ones that you can identify are they just look like stick creatures. They do not look like of anybody. They don't have any resemblance to anybody.
Then would I be able to recall if the one that we found at the logging camp looked in any way like the one survivor that we found?
You give me a straight intelligence check.
All right. I know that's a bit of a weird one, but I'm
You mainly remember that the ones at the logging camp had similar clothing to the miners and everything like that. None of them really had any resemblance to them. The ones that were carved here seemed like they were made specifically for you guys. The ones at the loggers camp were made for the loggers, but again, they just resembled them from their clothing.
just a general resemblance, and while ours were very specific. Okay. And then the last thing I'd like to do, then, as I'm trying to piece this together, is because I'm assuming this will take like a a fair chunk of time. Is I'd like to go once more through the mage orc and see if he had maybe any carving materials on him, or if he had a spell book or something, or notes on him that maybe this orc was the one who did this.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Wow, I'm too bad.
You don't see any wood carvings, tools, or anything like that. You don't see a spell book. You think this orc it kind of resembles more of a cleric than an actual wizard.
But even still, a dark cleric might, in some way, enact strange rituals like this, but maybe there's no connection and I'm overthinking it. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like, as I'm doing this and as I'm kind of coming to a dead end, I'm just gonna kind of angrily tap my foot on the ground, waiting for everybody else to make their way down here.
Damascus, Jason, are you coming down the stairs?
I'm waiting for Aiden to finish. I don't want him to be up here by himself.
Okay.
Same.
So are you? So Aiden's continue casting. It's still going to take a few minutes. What do the rest of you want to do?
I'm cutting free some pumpkins.
Okay, that's no issue whatsoever. You see the number of pumpkins per patch. There's 5. Some of them have less or whatnot. Nix, Kara doing? I would say you're continuing doing your investigation stuff. Nix, what do you want to do? Oh, she's right back. She went.
Nix is Nix is grabbing a snack from her opponent's.
I would say she's getting she's probably looking at the pumpkins. I was gonna say that. Jason and Damascus.
Yes.
Anything specific you want to do while you're waiting for Aiden?
Well, I will check on him occasionally to make sure he's still there.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
All right. Gallenford, easy enough. You're able to. How many pumpkins do you want to pick?
How big are each of these pumpkins?
They seem to be, like your jack-o'-lantern sized pumpkins. But you pick them up, yeah, I would say they're about jack-o'-lantern size and weight and everything like that.
I'll cut 5 free and then just see what all we're able to carry.
All right, Aiden's ritual will then finish, and Cinder is back.
Okay, he'll pick up his stuff and start heading back out the front with Cinder.
All right, just kind of speed things up. I'm gonna put you guys down on the bottom floor. Nix, what are you doing? Gallenford is picking some pumpkins. He's able to cut the 5 from the patch over there.
I'm just gonna watch him, and then I'm just kind of. Actually, no, I'm playing with my squirrel. I'm chasing him.
Okay. So,
Carrot Twin, are you able to check these before we bring them with us? See how potent they are?
I could if we wanted to take more time, but honestly, I think we should just... If we can carry them, then I say we carry them and go. I'm personally a little disturbed by this place and what we found here.
Yeah, we could just bring them back. I would suggest that if we were going to go to their home base to take out whoever the leader is, we might want to rest. I'm nearly tapped out of my spells.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
are you wanting to rest here in the Hat Manor, or are you? What are you guys wanting to do?
We're going to try to head back to the lodge, I think is what Gallenford was saying.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Okay, I just want to confirm everything. And if you guys are gonna take the 5 pumpkins, you can each carry. I will say carry 1.
I'll hand each person a pumpkin, unless they don't want to carry and just drop it.
I'll stick mine in my bag of holding.
I can carry 1,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure
Actually,
it'll put
how
me
much
at max
is the
carry.
pumpkin?
Think of them as when you go to the pumpkin patch and you're trying to pick your jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. It's about those sizes.
It's like a beach ball.
Because I can. No, I can carry it.
I would say,
But
Nix,
I'm
I would say
literally
for this
45
purpose, you would
pounds,
be able
but
to
I don't know.
you would be able to carry it.
We just see her. We just see like her hands and her feet.
Yeah.
She goes, I want that pumpkin. It's the one at the fair with that's like 500
It's
pounds.
the Charlie Brown pumpkin where it's like twice her size.
All right, so you each have a pumpkin. I'm gonna move you all here, and it sounds like you guys are going back to the lodge. Copy. Do you guys see yourselves?
One of ourselves.
Yep, I can see.
All right, I will stride across and just knock on the door. Or he has a little doorbell, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has his little doorbell.
I'll ring it.
All right, you ring the ding. You know, it's like a little bell. Ding, 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 ding. And
Falcon, it's us. What was our party? What was our group name again?
Uh,
I just got here. I have no idea what your name is.
Well,
Gallon 6?
yeah, we gotta change it. It can't be the Gallon 5 now.
Falcon, open up!
the cook will come and open the door. Yes, hello. Oh, you're back.
Yes, and we bring good news too.
Oh, come on in. Yeah, so he opens the door and lets you all in. Who's your friend?
She's a friend.
Hi. I'm Nyx.
How do you do, madam?
I'm doing well. Huh. Nice place. Cozy.
It is for a hunting lodge.
So where's Falcon? Is he off hunting?
No, he should be in the main hall.
Excellent. Here. And Damascus will give him his pumpkin.
Thank you.
Wait, we don't know what that does yet. Just throw that out there.
Okay, and he will set it in your cart.
I'll add it to our cart supplies.
Probably for the best.
So the entrance is over here. You see Falcon standing near the mantelpiece, looking up at what seems to be an urn, and what seems to be a photo of an adventurer. And on the urn it says Ranger Culp. Quick things for those who don't know, Ranger Culp, also known as Chris Culp, was a friend of ours. Doug, you would probably remember him from Game On. He played D&D with us in my first homebrew game.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, he's no longer with us, so I figured I would remember him by putting him as an adventurer in this world.
That's nice.
That is really nice.
So yes, you see Falcon by the fireplace. And Nyx, when you walk in, you see animal mounts just surround this lodge. This is
I don't feel good around here.
This is a hunting lodge. You're like Ace Ventura when he goes into that room full of animal trophies.
She just kind of shifts uncomfortably.
This is a lovely room of death. Thank you. Bye bye then. Oh, you're back. Any news?
Well, we cleared out the orcs from that mansion.
Oh, good.
The only thing we cleared out, though.
What else was there? He did warn you about the stick people as well.
Well, we did find a lot of stick people, but also stick people who looked oddly exactly like us if we were little stick people.
You haven't noticed any dolls made to look like anyone around here, have you?
Doll? No, not really. Just the orcs and the other woodland creatures, but they didn't resemble anybody.
What about boars?
Boars have been known are pretty frequent recently.
I think they may be tied to the orcs.
Sounds like a hunt.
Well, they had them surrounding their base. We would have snuck in if the boars hadn't sounded the alarms. And they all did tend to leave. I think they're using the boars somehow magically as their eyes and ears.
Well, I mean, if the orcs, if the boars are no longer there, were scattered, as you say, and the orcs were taken care of, then I don't think shouldn't be too much of a problem, unless you discovered anything else.
And I'll kind of set the map out. We may have found their base of operations.
Oh, and we found a big pulsating plant thing inside the well, inside the manse, so also be on the lookout for that if you ever go back.
pulsating plant.
I begin to ritually cast Identify and look at the rod of the pumpkin.
Can't talk now. Busy.
Yeah, don't forget, also I have to do this. Bye.
Aiden will help you to speed up the process.
All right. You guys described, Falcon, that they're in this bottom of the well. It seems to be a tree growing out of it, and it seems to be pulsating like a heartbeat and whatnot. He has no idea what this tree can be, but he will make a note of that and check it out if when he gets the chance, if able to. But as for the base of operations, well, if we know where they are, then I think we should strike as soon as possible.
I agree, but I thought it might be wise to come back here since a few of us are a little injured and depleted on spells.
Yes, those orcs put up quite a fight.
Let's see. Yeah, rest. I think if you need the rest for the night, go ahead. But again, as soon as we take care of that location, the better.
You heard the man. Get some shut-eye. Get well rested. We got work tomorrow.
And ladies, you are more than welcome to have the room again for the night.
Well, if it's being offered, I see no reason not to. Unless anybody else really wants it, because it's a very comfortable bed. Well, Nyx is excited. All right, me and Nyx are going to take the bed.
That's why he offered it to the ladies. So you, which was?
Well, Keratin, it looks like you're already settled in.
A very comfortable bed.
While you attend to your things, I will attend to my things. Come on, Nyx. I want to introduce you to Harvey.
So, Kedron, you go.
Who's Harvey?
You go up to the room, and you finish your ritual casting. First, you identify the rod.
All right.
So, Damascus is going to take Nyx, and they're going to go tend to Harvey.
It should be now in your journal. This seems to be some sort of mechanical rod.
Ooh. Well, I didn't know this thing could actually hold that much weight. That's pretty impressive. £1,000. All right. And then if I take the time to identify the pumpkin, do I get anything off of that besides that it's just magical?
Yeah, you... I'm getting that information for you.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Basically, after you identify, it does reveal that it is healing magic, and the magic is inside the pumpkin. You break it open, and you see 6 pumpkin seeds, and they seem to have some sort of healing magic to them.
Well, my pumpkin that I grabbed has 6 seeds in it. I imagine the other pumpkins have quite a bit in them, too. They're super good healing.
Oh, 6 servings, not 6 seeds.
Oh, 6 servings, okay.
I'll be right back. Use restroom.
Okay. Alright, so as an action, a character can carve open a pumpkin to reveal 6 servings of seeds within. Any creature that eats a serving pumpkin seeds as an action regains a hit point. If a creature eats more than 5 servings of pumpkin seeds in an hour, It must succeed on a DC 12 con save or be poisoned for 1d4 hours. That's actually not that bad.
You said 1 hit point, so it's good for just reviving someone.
Yeah, so if you shove a serving of pumpkin seeds into somebody's mouth and they swallow it, they can regain a hit point.
So
But if
these are
you eat more than 5, then you could be poisoned.
so these are good seeds.
They are good seeds.
I just got what you did there.
All right. Here's the idea. We make like cookies or brownies, and each one of them contains a seed.
Yeah, pumpkin spice cookies are pretty huge in October. We could do that.
Patent it. It's mine. Don't steal. We're gonna sell these at Gloomstake and get rich. They come in packs of 4, so and you can only buy 4 per person. That way we don't accidentally poison someone.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, I'm back.
On that note, I will eat 3 of the servings of the pumpkin that I just popped open to regain the 3 hit points that I'm missing.
Oh, you're not gonna save them?
Well, that's a good question. Do we get all of our health back at the end of a long rest, or do we have
Yeah,
to
you
use
get
hit
them back
points
at
to
the
do
end
that?
of a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Ken's ruling
I will not do
is
that.
you just get your hit dice back.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, and I forgot and made the assumption.
It's your hit points, your hit dice, and everything like that.
Awesome.
I think
Alright.
Caradwin has to at least eat 1 to confirm her suspicions.
I do eat at least 1.
You
yeah.
can eat 1 serving. Do you eat 1 serving or just 1 pumpkin? Because these are, when you open it, it's raw and still has that slimy gunk on it.
I'll eat like a little bit of seeds just to get a taste of it.
Okay, yeah. I'll say. Yeah, I'll say yeah. You taste it and it does have that that effect. So you are able to confirm that these are healing.
All right. Then I will inform the party before I head to my room, and say that we have some pumpkins that could be useful. We have to pop open the pumpkin and pull the seeds out, maybe cook them. That might be nice. And then I'll go to my room.
You mentioned about the rod.
Oh, and I will. Yes. Also, I will say. Also, we have an immovable rod, that can, once activated, will just stay where it's at, wherever that is that it's at, and it can hold up to 8,000 pounds. And it is extremely difficult to be able to move it once it is activated. So if anybody wants it, they can have it. I don't really think I need it exactly right now.
Could it be used, do you think, to pin a very large, aggressive flying creature to the ground?
Yes, actually, probably. Like I said, it can hold 8,000 pounds, so it would take that much force to be able to move it. So I suppose it's possible, but it would be very difficult to, I think, to put a creature in that kind of position. I mean, if somebody ever got swallowed by the dragon, they can activate it, and the dragon can't move anywhere, unless it rips open its insides.
That almost feels like a double-edged sword, though.
Yeah, probably. Still, it would be interesting to see, though. I'd like to take notes on something like that.
Just so you're right. I mean, yes, there is that picture, but this seemed to be, it's made out of. It's not made out of like a brass and whatnot. It seems to be, like steampunkish. The design of it. Since this seems to be kind of a mechanical type magic item.
Well, if anybody wants it, they're free to have it. I don't exactly need it myself, but it could be extremely useful.
Feels like more Jason's style.
Yeah, Jason, if you'd like it, maybe you could study it and reproduce the effects too.
Sure, I'll stick it in my bag for now.
Right? Yeah, Jason can take the rod of immovable rod. I almost said the rod of immovability, but that doesn't make any sense.
That's just Caradwin talk.
Exactly.
It's actually supposed to be pronounced rod of immovability.
Jason is now in your handouts.
Guess I'll go cut up some of the pumpkins and pre-prep them so that way we have them if someone gets hurt.
Probably a good idea.
Or you can take my pumpkin, cut it up, make
So-
some eatable out of it.
So there are a total of 6 pumpkins. Caradwin had to open one to identify it completely. So you have 5 unopened pumpkins.
Could we cook the rest of these and like save them, or does it need to be uncooked to get the healing?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, because I was gonna say, since I popped this one open, if there's a way that we could preserve it.
Just to kind of confirm. You think that you don't have to eat them raw. You can cook them and whatnot. It seems like the magic has been imbued while growing them. You think with your identify and your check, you think that once it has been consumed is when the magic takes effect. Other than that, you believe you can like put them in the oven, bake them like snacks.
Okay, so yeah, I'll tell the party, if there's a way that anybody wants to try to preserve these or cook them, so we can save this pumpkin.
And the rest of the pumpkin is just pumpkin. It's the seeds themselves are magical.
Okay. Cool.
Do each one have 6 servings in them?
That's what this says. Yes, is that.
So yeah,
You carve open a pumpkin and each reveals 6 servings.
Here, I will post it in public now. This is what what the pumpkins do. You do know an alchemist that's looking for herbal components, and there's still more pumpkins back, so...
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea. We could make a good amount of money off these.
Oh, so it almost sounds like we should wait before trying to carve these up until we know someone for sure who can preserve them. Well, with that being said, I will actually just store the pumpkins on the cart.
Alright, so you have 5 pumpkins, and then, Caradwin, you have 6 pumpkin seeds, 6 servings of pumpkin seeds.
Okay.
Because you haven't opened one up.
Then yeah, I think I'll before I finally head in my room, I'll go to the chef and see if there's anything that he can do with these.
I did give him one already.
I think he just put that
He
in
put
the
it
cart.
in the cart because he said, "Yeah, I don't know what this
Right.
does here," and he's like, and like set it on the cart because you told him, "Yeah, I don't know what these things do," so he was a bit wary.
He doesn't know what to do with pumpkins. He's a terrible cook.
He knows what to do with a pumpkin. You just the way you implied it seemed like this is something unknown.
I just said, "Here, hold this pumpkin."
Yeah, but I said we don't know what that does yet, admittedly. So he was
True.
kind of like,
Damascus
all right.
wasn't paying attention to what he did.
But yeah, I'll go to the chef before I go to bed for the night and hand him my broken open pumpkin and ask him if he can make anything with the seeds in here.
Yeah, he can make you some roasted seeds.
Awesome. Let's do that then.
Okay, then I will cut them up so they can be cooked. I misread that. I almost thought that they had to be consumed within the hour of opening them up.
No, if you eat more than 5 servings in 1 hour.
But we could probably we don't have to cut open all of them either. We could just cut open maybe half of them and save the other half and
It's up to you guys.
bring those to the alchemist.
Could do that. I doubt we're gonna need to use that many.
Yeah, because that'll be 18 servings out the gate with 3 pumpkins. So I think that'll be plenty of last minute or last second heals or something.
That is a good idea. So I'll only cut up 3 of them.
All right. You hand him the seeds, and he will take the rest of the pumpkin for his own uses, and he will give you the seeds tomorrow morning.
You better come out with a pie.
All right. Night comes by. Nix, do you go to the room where Caradwin is?
Yeah, I go there. I was just brushing down Harvey for some time.
Okay.
Just talking to him, telling him a couple secrets.
All right. Yeah. You.
When Nyx leaves, is like Harvey just like covered in braids?
I don't know.
Only a couple. Near the base of his tail, because I can't reach the other parts.
Oh, there would have been like a step stool and everything, like for a stable boy and stuff like that. You would have been able to reach the horse's mane and everything.
Okay.
But that's up to you, Nix, if you want to cover Harvey in pretty braids and put flowers in his hair.
I'll put like a couple flowers in his hair, but I won't do a lot because I want it to look elegant.
Okay. Yeah, Nix, when you get to the room where you see that there's a large guest room and there's a big comfy bed in it. Morgan is sitting comfortably on a shelf, and it looks like a nice elegant room, more than what you're used to, since you've been kind of living from place to place and camping outside.
Yeah. I try jumping on the bed.
Right? You sink into the bed.
Ooh, that's nice. I could be
Very
used to
comfortable.
this.
Honestly, after the one night of sleeping in the bed, I really don't want to leave this place ever again. It's the most comfortable bed in the entire region.
The only thing is missing is that bathtub that you found in the wizard's house.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, that bathtub would be
You
nice.
should have seen it. It was so nice.
Yeah, yesterday I only got a big bucket. That was really it. But it was better than nothing.
That is true. So,
Oh.
what? Not to be pry or anything, but well, why? What? Is there something you kind of want to achieve in this group? Because I don't know. You seem kind of, not to be mean or anything, but like, these don't seem like the kind of people you would hang out with if you had the choice.
You're not entirely wrong. Something I want to achieve. Honestly, it's a very difficult question to answer. My goal is really just study. I've already done what I could, at least what I could do at the university that I was studying at, but it was very restrictive for most of it. But now that I'm done with that, for the most part, being able to go into the world gives me a little more of an unrestricted chance to study what there is. But yeah, this is not my usual group of cohorts.
Yeah.
All right,
She
sorry
doesn't
guys.
know what else to say, so she just kind of.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a little bit of an awkward area here because Kara doesn't know what to ask either. But yeah, she'll ask. So, what is it that you? How did you find us? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I've been around here and there for a while. I can kind of understand this feeling of not really having as much freedom as you would think. So, I just thought, well, I've been stuck in one place for long enough, and I decided to go look around and see what was going on. And my thing is, I like bringing joy to people, and I'm trying to protect the forest as best as I can, and it seems like these people need a little bit of help.
Well, yeah, with what we're up against, I think we're definitely going to need all the help we can get. Are you from around this area?
Not really. She just like
Right.
stops talking for a second. She just starts kind of picking at like the the little like tufts on like like the covers and starts kind of braiding them.
Well, I suppose we can just head to sleep then. Do you want to
Okay.
split the bed in half, or I can sleep on the floor, whatever you'd prefer?
This is big enough for the both of us. You don't need to worry about anything. And then she just kind of, like a dog, is like at the foot of the bed and just kind of like lies there and just kind of snuggles up.
You know you don't have to sleep at the foot of the bed, right? You can take the pillows as well. Or if you'd like to take a pillow down there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really sleep in these kind of things very often, so I don't really get it.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll show you how to sleep in a bed normally.
It's like the little sister you've never had. Yeah, you guys get comfy and whatnot, and with the soft bed and after the worry day, you guys fall asleep easily. Damascus, Gallenford, and Jason, what are you guys doing? And Aiden, what are you guys doing?
I think Damascus is he's basically just reorganizing the cart, try and make room for Nyx somewhere.
Okay.
Aiden will probably just be looking through his spell book and talking with Cinder, since Cinder was temporarily taken out of the fight and everything. But Gallenford is going to come talk to Falcon and just kind of bring up the picture he's staring at.
Okay. He goes on to say that this is an old friend of his, old adventuring buddy that worked well. Unfortunately, he had an illness that caught up to him, a condition, and well, he keeps him here to help remember him by and everything like that. You know, he starts going to his stories about his adventuring days with him.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will create a song about your friend, this famous adventurer, and spread it around so that his story is told all over.
All right, Jason.
I'll be examining the immovable rod and taking notes.
Okay, you pull out like your sketchbook, your notebook, and you're sketching it and everything. Doing your tinkering stuff. All right, night goes on without a hitch. You wake up in the morning. Breakfast is served. Next, you are served a nice vegetarian breakfast. Knowing the cook has taken note of your distaste for the trophies in the room, so he prepared you a nice vegetarian breakfast and whatnot. So, what are you guys' plans for now?
I imagine our plans are to go to the orc base camp, right?
Yeah, investigate, because we don't really know if that is the base camp.
That's true.
We assume it is. Says Damascus with his big plate of eggs, bacon, and sausage.
You're sorry. We should we should definitely investigate and find out for sure, and then whatever we discover, take care of the orcs, or if there are no orcs, then we should go turn in the rest of the quest we finished.
Nick, are you trying to be outside?
So she went to bed. She went to sleep in a bed, and she woke up in a pile of leaves somewhere in the forest.
All right, you're out. That's outside the courtyard. This is the courtyard here. But so Nyx is just walking around, just checking things out after breakfast.
Does Falcon know anything about where we think the orcs are?
Do you show him the map and everything?
Yeah, I did lay it out last night. I'll represent it.
Okay.
Yeah, Damascus wasn't here for that.
He will. Yes, I do. I do recognize the place. There are stone pillars all the way around it. It seems it's up on. It's a hillside. It seems to be some sort of ritualistic place, or I've never been there, or tomb of some sort. I'm not sure. I've been around it, but again, I have not been in the hill. I know there's some caves on the side of the hill that you could go in, but I've never been in them. I've just been on top and around.
I guess we'll have to go look for ourselves.
Indeed.
And if the orcs are there, then it must be of something of great importance that they are trying to do there.
Well, if it is them that's carving these twig things and leaving them around, well, I'm nervous to say the least of what else they could be planning over there. Perhaps what these things are not, but
There's no point clearing out orcs if you leave more just to reinfest. I say we do this job properly.
What if they're responsible for the dragon?
One problem at a time, Galliford. One problem at a time.
It'd be such an interesting plot point.
well, I suppose it's not impossible given the state that we saw the dragon in last time. But I don't know where orcs would have gotten the power to control a dragon.
You know how we're gonna find that out?
By killing some orcs?
Well, I was gonna say we ask them and then kill them, but
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I skipped step 2 right to step 3.
All right, so it sounds like you guys are heading to
Damascus is going to just scarf the rest of his food down as fast as he can. He goes, "Done. Let's get this job done."
Damascus, are you bringing Harvey?
No, because no.
Well, if they're in a cave...
There's caves on the outside, but it is a hilltop.
Oh, they're on a hilltop, okay. He still could be useful.
You could leave the cart here and just bring Harvey.
Falcon, will you be joining us on this adventure?
With the dragon about, I better remain here as a safeguard, just in case if people need to make refuge here. If the dragon attacks.
I suppose that's fair.
Alright, I guess we can take Harvey this time. It shouldn't hurt him. I mean, if we keep coddling him like we always do, he's gonna get fat.
Yeah, we don't need to
then.
change his name to Bojack at any point.
Is that one of Galliford's stories?
It might be. I've heard about it a little bit, but I don't know if it was from him.
I actually do not know this one.
Oh well, it's a strange phase story about a horse that
You could tell it on the way. Let's
drinks
go.
too much.
All right. as you guys are setting up Harvey, getting ready to go, you notice that the weather is starting to change. Clouds are starting to form overhead, and it looks like it's going to rain and thunder.
I will adjust my cloak to make it a little bit more longer so it covers more of my body in case it does rain.
All right. You set up Harvey, and you guys make your way out. You have to go back towards the direction of the mansion that you guys came from. So you guys make there, and by the time you reach the mansion, it is raining. It's a downpour rain, and you see lightning crack the sky.
Hopefully the storm will keep things sheltered. We don't have to worry about any ambushes on the road.
Jason's cowering under his blankets. Freaking lightning and freaking rain and freaking storm everywhere.
Is he on Harvey? Just
Yeah, I forgot we didn't bring the
Yeah,
cart.
you didn't bring the cart.
I'm probably, I'm cowering behind somebody. Freaking lightning, and storms, and rain, and stupid.
I would suggest we maybe take up some shelter at the mansion for the time being.
Oh man, I'm really nervous about that one. I gotta be
Why?
honest.
Nick
Well, we cleared everything out.
casts minor illusion and makes it look like she's holding an umbrella.
An umbrella that rain is clearly dropping through.
Yes.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Since it's downpouring, just to be safe, I'm still gonna try and peer through the rain just to make sure there's nothing like scouring and following us or keeping an eye on us,
All right.
especially boars.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. With the downpouring rain and everything like that, you're keeping an eye out. You do not see any. You don't believe anything's coming to ambush you. You don't see anything through the rain and to the trees and everything like that.
So if there's no argument, I suggest we make a stop at the mansion.
Yes, mansion, good. Get out of the rain, out of lightning.
All right. So you guys get to the mansion. It's the same as where you left it. The bodies are still there.
I guess.
As I come in, I'm gonna send Morgan to scout out the bottom floor once we all get into the front room and find shelter from the rain. Just to make sure nobody's moved back in.
Okay. Yeah. Morgan takes takes a sweep around down the bottom floor. You don't notice anything. No new creatures or anything like that. Just the tree.
And how's the tree looking?
It's still as it was yesterday. Still pumping.
Isn't there a room with like a fireplace in it?
Yes. There's a few rooms with fireplaces.
The master bedroom upstairs, I believe, had one as well, and that's where we were in yesterday.
There's the one downstairs. There's 3 downstairs, 4 downstairs. My bad.
Honestly, I would say that if we're going to sleep here, maybe the second story would be better.
Are you
Just
guys
so
taking a full day's rest here?
I'm not fully sure we need to sleep here, but maybe
I'd
just
like
see
to
how
at
long
least
we have
wait
to
out
wait
the
out the
lightning.
storm.
I'm staying on the ground floor.
well, if we're just waiting out the storm, then I think that's all right.
Jason, as you're going through that room, with the rain and the lightning, with the lightning going, it gives the tree and like that ominous look and feel. It makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, lightning goes off. I'm just gonna jump. I'm just looking to see if there's any wood boards or anything on the ground that I could pick up and burn.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely old furniture and definitely some wood stuff you can find easily and burn. There's also the rest of the corpses and of the.
I don't want to burn corpses. I'm going to be sitting warming my hand over this. I'm going to grab a table or something and just make a fire.
Okay. You do notice as you're going through, one thing you guys did overlook, it seems to be some sort of candlestick that seems to might have some value to it.
Candlestick?
Yeah, like a silver candlestick.
You know, in those MMORPGs where you could just pick up everything, we forgot the one candlestick.
It's a tarnished silver candelabrum.
Well, if it's not magical, we'll stick it in the bag.
Well, I think we checked everything that was magical, right? When I was walking through with my detect magic yesterday?
Yeah, you
Okay.
discovered everything that was magical in the building. This just seems to be, again, a tarnished silver candelabrum.
Is there, like,
Going in the bag.
Wait, I wanted to see if there was any engravings on it.
Take a look at it. Go ahead, here.
Alright, I take it and I start running my hands through try to see if, from the tarnished spots if there's anything that looks like a design.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
Yeah, going with the theme of this house with the pumpkins and the plants and everything. It does seem like with the tarnished, like there's vines of flowers going around the stem of the candelabrum and elegantly decorating. If this was able to be restored, it would be a beautiful candelabrum piece.
Aw. Very pretty. But you're right. There's value in its prettiness, but that's about it. And then she hands it back to Jason.
And you believe, even though you're nature, you would know treasure and whatnot. Obviously you've had to live and you found treasure in the past and whatnot. That you believe this is about worth 25 gold pieces.
Oh, this is an expensive thing.
It's heavy. That means it's expensive.
Make sure I spell that right.
This wizard really likes plants. I wonder if he was secretly a druid.
Chris, is there any place to get Harvey out of the rain?
I think the front door was a double door, right?
An Albus double door?
You can,
or maybe it wasn't.
You can squeeze Harvey into the foyer.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I do that.
I forgot. I need to put Harvey up here. Oh, bad me. We're gonna rewind a little bit. Gallenford, as you're talking with Falcon, he gives you the promised reward I'm gonna put it in everybody's journals, but he tells them these are boots of elven kind.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This was the reward he promised for you guys to deal with the orcs here at the mansion.
Damascus kind of folds his arm and goes, so they're made by elves, so?
Maybe they make you fast.
Elves tend
Don't
to put a
you
lot
know-
of magical things on their handcrafted items like this.
We do.
Did he explain what they do?
Yeah, he'll tell you. It's in your journals, but yeah, he'll tell you exactly what they since he's a hunter, they help him stealth through. They made him more stealthy.
Huh? It would be funny if a hedgehog had boots that made it fast. That would be hilarious.
I mean, have you guys seen hedgehogs move? They're fast little buggers. Do they even make boots that small?
I mean, if they make boots for babies, I think they can make boots for hedgehogs as well.
Wait, they make boots for babies?
Yeah, they're called booties.
But why would a baby need boots? I mean, it's not like they're going out to tend the fields.
Well, I guess maybe boots is the wrong word. It's more of just a tiny little fabric shoe. But they're called booties.
Well, aren't those called slippers? Why are they called booties? This is the conversation as we were traveling to the mansion. Makes no gosh darn sense.
Well, they're kind of like the tiny bits of boots. I don't know. They go with a head. They usually are paired with a headband.
So they're just boot bits?
Yes, exactly. That's why they're called booties. It's a diminutive of the word boot, which is a shoe.
And as you guys are saying this, as the boots are just in between all of us, does anyone have any interest in these?
I mean, I can already turn invisible. I think they would help a little bit with that, but not by much. So if anybody else wants them...
I mean, do they fit to other people's sizes? Like,
You believe that if you put them on, they will form to your shape.
huh.
So if Nyx puts them on, are they booties or boots?
I think they're still considered boots because Nyx isn't...
So
3
at what
months
size
old?
do they become booties?
They become booties when you're a baby, and they're boots when you're old enough to wear boots.
And when's that age?
When you can tie your own shoes.
I love this conversation.
But what if they have buckles and not shoelaces?
I don't think a baby can really put on their own buckles, can they?
No, I guess not.
You can put them on Harvey.
No,
Well, if we put them on Harvey, would they be considered boots still, or would they be whatever you
Harvey
put on the
doesn't
bottom
wear
of?
boots. He has shoes.
Hey, Damascus, are you an only child?
What? No, I have a brother.
Then
you're clearly
why
the
wouldn't
younger
you know
one.
what booties are?
What? We went barefoot for most of our lives.
Oh.
Interesting.
And for point of fact, I am the elder. Just saying.
Well, elder brothers are good at antagonizing, so I suppose that makes sense.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, my brother didn't
No, I
really
mean what's
antagonize.
antagonizing?
It means you're really good at riling people up.
Oh, well then, yeah,
I think
you're
he's
right,
just
I guess.
bored.
The rain let up at this point.
Go on.
Paradwin is legit getting like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do anymore.
No, the rain seems. The storm seems to be getting worse.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, then do we plan to wait it out here then, guys?
you can give me a nature check about to see if
This
perhaps-
doesn't seem natural.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if we may have to push through.
Caradwin, this storm does not seem to be natural. It seems to be. You notice when you look outside that the clouds up ahead are kind of swirling over where you need to go. And then you realize something that you saw in this mansion before, or when you were looking in the laboratory area. You remember what seems to be some sort of drawing on the wall.
Dude,
I'll have that moment and I'll just dash off to the laboratory.
wasn't the place we're heading to called, like, the Circle of Thunder?
Where's the laboratory? I don't
Down.
remember how to get there. Please don't eat me, plant monster. All right, we're good.
Oh, I don't know where you're. Oh, yep, you're in there. Up, down.
What was the place called, Chris?
Oh, this is the laboratory. That's right.
Circle of Thunder.
Yeah, I was right. Circle of Thunder.
You see on this wall over here seems to be some sort of painting that the orcs put up. And you see 3 lightning bolts coming down from the sky and on top of a boar.
On top of a what?
A boar.
3 lightning bolts coming down on top of a boar.
You could give me a religion check.
Yeah.
It's you're almost there. You realize it has some sort of religious meaning, but it's not. You can't put your finger on it.
Is Aiden still with us?
Aiden is still here.
Okay, I'm gonna call Aiden and Gallenford over and see if maybe they might help me. Gallenford because he knows all of the stories, and Aiden because he seems to be studied in certain parts. So maybe he might know. And Jason too. Jason is smart, so heck yeah.
Jason might need a little help.
So yeah, you guys call. You guys hear Karen. Guys, come here. I need your help.
Okay, instead of just moving them, I'm just gonna say they follow over to your voice.
There's religious iconography on this wall that I honestly completely overlooked last time we were here. And I think it has something to do with the storm, which is very clearly unnatural.
Do I recognize the symbols, or
You get.
can I?
You guys. You can attempt to give me a religion check, and since everybody's there, you can roll with advantage. You can't. This drawing is poor. You can't. It's drawn from mud and stuff.
Like studying old cave paintings.
Aiden will push Gallenford aside and say, "Let me take a look at it."
Is that Gallenford or Aiden?
That's from Aiden.
Aiden you see. Sorry. I meant to. I thought. Are you moving over there, Nix?
I mean, I was making way over there, but if you want me to stop here, I can stop
No.
here.
You're fine. You're fine. I was gonna move you over there real quick, and then something happened.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Damascus and Nyx followed everybody else, even though they weren't
Okay.
asked for specifically.
Aiden recognizes this, and he noticed something in the carving. Seems to be like some another figure in the this cave painting, and he recognized seems to be the symbol of Ordeal, the god of destruction.
Say that name one more time. Oh, you're gonna type. Okay, cool. Cool.
And this depiction seems to be like Ordeal is summoning this boar to for these orcs. And with the storm and everything, you think this ritual is going on now.
Realizing that, Aiden is gonna be like, we don't have much time, we need to go. They're summoning something. It's tied to Beal. Or Ordeal.
Ordeal. Well, going through this rain is definitely going to be an ordeal as well. But yeah, if it's a god that these orcs are trying to summon, we should probably hurry.
And Aiden is just rushing out towards the front, saying, come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, I guess we'll rush out. Let's heckin' go, guys.
All right.
I take it you found something?
Yeah, we need to leave immediately.
Okay.
Orcs, evil god, summoning ritual, bad storm.
Yes, I completely understand what you're saying. Damascus
Everybody.
says as he kind of like shrugs and shakes his head.
All right, you guys peel out into the storm. Jason, you're like, you don't really want to go out, but you know the importance of it.
Suck it up, Jason, or I'll have to put a bag over your head and lead you.
While we head over there, if possible, I'd like to send my raven ahead of us to the range that I can see through it, or that I can communicate with it telepathically, and have it scout out ahead of us as we're making our way through the storm.
Cinder will kind of stay close to the group and keep an eye out for anything that might sneak up on us.
Okay. You guys have both of them give me perception checks. Normal, because of the weather.
My raven doesn't have any advantage on sight, so would this be made at disadvantage?
This will be made at disadvantage.
Okay.
The wind's picking up. It's pouring rain. Thunder's creaking about. Yeah, the rain is pelting your raven, and it's not making things easy. Cinder has a little better time, but Cinder doesn't see anything sneaking up behind you guys. You eventually make it. You know, coming through the trees, and Nyx is kind of leading you guys about. You see a hilltop and what seems to be stone pillars. Think of it as like Stonehenge on this hilltop, and and you see what seems to be beings on top of the hill, in a circle.
Aiden is going to take a swig of his alcoholic drink that gave him his false life.
Okay.
As we approach, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself as well, since that lasts for an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I will say as you guys are seeing the hill, I'll say before you get close.
Guys, I could help you guys. I have this one spell that makes you guys like almost in like if you weren't even there, but it doesn't only if you guys want it to. Pass without trace.
You're gonna have to speak up louder, Nyx. It's pouring out here.
Do you want to be sneaky?
Gallifrey's going
already-
to shake his head yes.
Well, it can't hurt. Go for it.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Little bit of this, little bit of that, and there you go. Should be good.
False life.
Aiden will linger behind the group if they're sneaking up so he can put his mage armor on before following.
Damascus, are you riding Harvey?
Right now, I'm just leading him.
All right. So you guys get closer, and you do see what seems to be more of those twig creatures and an orc, similar to the ones that you have been fighting in the past, the ones that have been casting spells, and she seems to be in some sort of doing a ritual. And she sees you, and she orders the twigs to attack. We are going to.
Wow, what was her perception? Or is it just the fact that we're just like...
I'm sorry. I thought, okay, you guys are sneaking, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Make stealth checks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, either she's got insane perception, or we're like strolling up there in broad daylight-ish.
Steal.
Alright, that's a 23 for me. Damn, we're doing pretty good on stealth.
Okay, cool. The mithril armor doesn't give me disadvantage, so nice.
Oh yeah, mithril is super awesome for that. Well,
it is obvious that I'm stand out. I am leading a horse.
Everybody got plus something but Damascus.
All right.
Harvey's not much better.
Damascus and Harvey are at 13 and 14 stealth checks. That's really funny.
Yeah. Well, you do have pass without a trace going on, right?
That's the 13 and the 14.
Yeah, the rest of us are over 20.
Don't stealth shame me.
Okay. As you guys are approaching, you seem to be unnoticed.
Undetected.
Yes.
Which is really amazing because Damascus and Harvey kind of stick out.
The rain is going hard, and so is the thunder and lightning.
With that, I say we ambush them before they notice we're here.
You guys do that. Since I'm invisible, I can try to sneak my way around a little bit and maybe try to interrupt whatever ritual they're doing.
Well, if you want an interruption, I'm your man.
Well, I mean, like, the magical aspects of it, the whatever runes and sigils they have going on, I may be able to...
Oh, you want to do it delicately.
Well, we can do it anyway, as long as it gets done. I'm just...
No, that's fine. He sheaths his lance. You can go ahead and do your thing.
You still see her doing her ritual, and it seems, and the storm is getting fiercer and fiercer as you guys are sitting there talking.
Is there a map for this, by the way?
What do you mean?
Like, is there a thing that we can... We're still at the mansion, or at least I am.
Oh, I am sorry. I did not move you guys over. I thought I already did. I'm like, what are you guys doing? I'm sitting at the map you're supposed to be on.
All right.
Oh, those orcs. I see them.
I am so sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I assumed that... I wasn't sure if this was going to be Theater of the Mind or not. That's why I was asking. In which case, Caradwin is going to move. I don't know if we want to do this in initiative or not, but I'm going to dash behind the trees and start making my way around the back of the Stonehenge.
Guess how close did we get when we did that stealth with the Pass Without a Trace?
I'm gonna say to here, where you guys are currently at right now. You guys are pretty close right now, so...
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to, with that stealth, move a little bit closer, so I'm within range to interrupt the spell. Because I have something that will definitely make it stop if I get close enough.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to move to. I'm going to dash over to here. And I am still invisible, I think, because it lasts for an hour, so I'm hoping that I still am.
So go ahead and make your first, your move, and think of this as an initiative. Make your first movements.
Yeah, that's where I'm going over here. And I'm going to send Morrigan 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 here.
I am going to say, if you guys get past this, stealth is for the most part. Yeah. Those are that are not like invisible and stuff. Once you get to the top of the hill, they're going to see you.
Okay, so Aiden will just be ready to charge in when he sees the signal.
Jason's going to activate his cannon, not use it or anything, just action to equip it.
Damascus will mount Harvey.
Alright, if I'm able to, I'd like to move closer as well.
Well, wait until everybody makes their first movements. So is this where everybody wants to be for right now?
Yes, I believe so.
If you wish to move... Okay. Now what do you guys wish to do?
I mean, I don't know if we have a specific activation signal, so I'm going to move again.
I'm waiting for Caradwin to do something where they go where the orcs are like, hey, our magic's not working anymore.
Can I see?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Looking through this opening, because there is a shadow thing that ends up going through there. Can I actually make out the orc from where I'm at?
You should. Oh, I see the issue. Milo. It's the tree issue. Hold on, let me fix that.
Wait, I was saying a bunch of twig blights and just one orc. Why are we waiting?
I think we're just getting into position. I don't know if we're waiting or not, but that's all I was doing right now, and I was going to try to get...
Yeah, Galliford, you should be able to see the orc.
I thought it was a bunch of orcs
Okay.
in a circle.
That's within 60 feet. So I am going to cast something to interrupt their ritual. Oh man, I forgot the song I had for it. Okay, I'll remember later. I'm casting Dissonant Whispers, which should make them stop the spell since they'll have to move away.
Awesome.
Do I make a saving throw?
It's a save draft damage.
Okay. What's the DC? Oh, I see it. 13.
Oh, that's actually the damage. Hold on, I don't know why it's
It says
actually...
spell save DC at the end of the spell description. It's 13 psychic damage, but when you said for description only, down on the bottom it says DC 13.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
That sucks. Do we at least get the surprise?
So it takes half damage, right?
Yes.
So it'll take 6. It clutches its head. It looks around and it sees you, Galliford. Now we will roll initiative, and as it points to you, and bark orders at the blights to attack.
Yeah, I think if we had all basically stated that we were going to attack as soon as somebody did something, we probably would have had we might have had a surprise round, but we did really coordinate that well.
Oh man, both of the birds get to go first.
All right, Cinder.
Cinder's gonna go right there to get a good view of everything to help Aiden coordinate.
All right, Morrigan.
I'm gonna have Morrigan fly 30 feet up in the air, and then 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get on top of one, or to get above one of these things. So it'll be 30 feet in the air or above the ground, and then Just I want them to look around and see if there is any sort of magical runes, or if they're like what the setup for this ritual is. I guess is what I'm having my bird look for.
Okay, have Morgan give me a perception check.
Perception. Oop, that was at disadvantage.
Roll again, normal.
21.
All right. Morgan does see like old etchings into the stone facings and stuff like that. It also seems to be like some sort of makeshift altar is in the center of this circle.
Okay. Is there anything on the altar?
No, it looks like it's prepped for something.
Prepped for something, okay. And then would Morgan be able to see if the orc is holding anything currently?
Not currently.
Okay. Cool. Then that'll be what Morgan does.
All right. Jason.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost this guy, and then I'm gonna Ballistic Cannon the main person.
Jeez, what's the range?
I think it's
The
like
range of the
120.
Yeah, the Ballistic Cannon has a range of 120.
Okay. So even you're downhill, and so you can like see. So you're trying to arc this the cannon blast and the spell. But go ahead and give me an attack roll. I like that.
He is called an artillerist.
So we'll start with the Ray of Frost real quick.
Okay. 14 will hit. All right. But it is 10 feet slower.
And then a 16 for the main.
So yeah, you position your cannon up on the tree a bit. You kind of climb up and get on the branch and whatnot, position it just to get a better vantage point, and you nail the orc in the head.
That would also push him back 5 feet.
Move away from the altar.
All right.
Okay, that will be my turn. I'm just gonna cower underneath this tree like, stupid lightning, don't you strike me!
Okay. This blight was ordered to attack Gallenford, but it also sees Jason that attacked the orc, so it's gonna... Guys, you guys are so far away. 10, 15, 20... So I was gonna double move. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's making his way towards Jason. Damascus, does Harvey act on your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
So Damascus is gonna ride Harvey there, and he's gonna pull out. He's got his lance, and he's going to try and like shot put him with like a golf club. I think this game's called Polo.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, you obliterate this this twig blight, and you knock its head like you were wanting way back into the circle.
Twig blight's blasting off again. And I'm going to ride Harvey to there.
All right.
And Harvey is going to take the dodge action.
All right. Caradwin.
All right. I am still invisible, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. And where did you say the altar was again on the
It's
map?
in the center.
In the center? Alright. Oh my god, do I want to move right over to the altar? This is going to be a ballsy move. I could make it. You know what, I'll just take the dodge action here, and then I'll wait for my next turn to move toward... Actually... I'll take the dash action, and I'll move up to behind the pillars here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the dash action to get to here. If they don't see me, I'm hoping to God that I'm safe.
All right, Gallenford.
I'll just begin chanting all for one and one for all. All for one and one for all, and trigger my mirror image spell.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start moving forward. I'll stop there and kind of just point at that twig blight and like motion forward with my sword as the other 3 images of me do the same.
Okay. This one, it's closest to, so let's go 5, 10, and it's gonna double move 5, 10. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Double moves. The orc move closer to the altar. And is going to sees you, Gallenford.
Oh no.
But it's going to continue with its ritual. Nyx.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see how far I am. 45 feet. I'll do a sling attack.
On who?
On the priestess or whatever she is.
Okay. A 12 will miss. She dodges your stone that you chucked at.
Okay. That's all my movement.
20. The blight has to double move to get to you, Gallenford. Aiden.
I need to check his movement speed real quick. Oh, he's not close enough. Sorry, I had to kill a bug real quick. Aiden is going to chuck a chromatic orb at the caster.
Okay. Unfortunately, again, the orc will dodge out of the way of this chromatic orb.
And then he's gonna step behind the stone pillar.
Okay. $20, $5, $10. Dell has to double move to get there. $10, $15, $20, $5, $10, $15, $20. Cinder.
Cinder's gonna go down and give Aiden the help action on the one that's just circled around to him.
Which one? Okay. Morrigan. Oh wait, does
Morgan
Cinder?
is
I'm sorry. Does Cinder stay down below or does it fly away?
Cinder stays there, so to avoid the opportunity attack.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Morrigan.
no, it's right. I'm gonna have Morgan keep flying around, 20, and then fly another 20 feet in the air to get up 50 feet total. That way, it's hopefully out of range of any shenanigans, and just keep watching. Is there anything on this altar that looks like it could be disrupted, or does the altar look like it could be like knocked over or something, or destroyed in some way that Morgan can notice?
Morgan will need to give me a religion check.
Religion check. Oh, okay.
That's
Oh, great.
intelligence.
Oh man, -4. That's a solid 1. I rolled a 5 plus a -4.
Morgan cannot make heads or tails of this altar.
Okay.
Just sees that it's an altar.
Okay. I was just trying to see if it sees anything that I could then do on my turn to disrupt this.
Right.
Yeah.
Shiny bits.
A lot of shinies.
Thunder and lightning go about and it's still pouring rain. I meant to have sound effects, but... Jason.
Okay, we're gonna ray of frost this one, and we're gonna shoot that one again.
Oh wow, which one you hitting?
The farther blade.
All right. You freeze it in place and it shatters.
And I'll shoot the main person with the big gun. 12, probably a miss.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. She was keeping an eye out for your blast this time, and dodges out of the way.
I'm gonna stay under my safety tree.
All right. Dead. Damascus.
So Damascus is going to holster his lance. Can Harvey fit through these?
Yes.
So that's 50 feet. He's going to get there, and he's going to... Damascus is going to say, "Hello, beautiful!" And he is going to jump off Harvey and try and tackle this orc to the ground, while Harvey dashes
nice.
away.
Okay. First, give me... Okay, this is... So you're trying to grapple her, basically, right?
Yeah, I'm jumping off Harvey and trying to grapple her.
Okay, this is a contested athletics check.
Would perhaps I have advantage since I'm flying at her with 60 feet of movement from the back of a running horse?
Oh.
Nah. That would be if I tried to tackle her. I'm just gonna.
Well, you.
No, I want to tackle her. I want to knock her prone.
Okay. This is still gonna be your contested athletics check. I'm not going to give you advantage because she sees you riding up with a horse and getting ready to leave.
That's fine.
I know you're trying to pull a Patrick Rothfuss.
Anything I can get.
All right.
Ah.
All right. This is me versus her strength.
Ah.
All right. I will say she is prone and tackled to the ground.
All right. Now I'm going to use my action surge to start wailing on her.
Damascus, do you have a point of inspiration?
No.
Go ahead and give yourself one for that epic tackle.
Sweet. All right. I crack my knuckles.
So you're straddling her and you're just going to go whack, 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 whack a punch on her face.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Bam.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Damn.
All right. My turn is done.
Caradwin, you see Damascus just tackle this orc to the ground and start wailing on her.
He's like mid jump in slow motion with as the lightning flashes.
All right. In that case, while the orc is distracted, I'd like to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then what is on this altar? Is there anything?
Well, are you on next to the altar?
I am. Yeah, I moved my character
Oh,
next
you
to
did?
the altar.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Oh yeah, I'm standing right here next.
It didn't. For me, your token didn't move.
Oh, yeah, no, that was 30 feet from here to here. I don't know if you could see my arrow then.
Over here.
Oh no, roll 20. Poop
Uh-oh. Yep. Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We'll let it reload for a second. I gotta use the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
All right, bathroom break. That sounds good to me.
Bathroom break. So, Chris, is she?
She's both. I'm allowing it this once because of the epicness of what you wanted to do.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that was a DM ruling.
Yes, this is a DM ruling.
I was supposed to be right there.
I think we're waiting on Nick's.
Alright. Can you see where I'm at, by the way, now? This is where I
Yes.
moved to. Okay. Cool.
Is everybody back? I see everybody's back, but is Roll20 working for you guys?
Yep.
I reloaded, it seems to be.
Okay.
Yep.
I like how Kedwin's like sneaking by Damascus, just wailing on this lady.
Yeah, Damascus would definitely hear a whispered, like, nice! as I'm walking by through the rain.
So okay, Kedwin, you're up at this altar, and what are you wanting to do?
I want to see if there's any part of this ritual that I can destroy or even grab and move away from the orc to kind of interrupt this, whatever they're trying to do. So if there's something on the altar that they grabbed, or if there's like markings that I can rub out or anything.
Give me a religion check.
All right, I gotta pull up my sheet again real quick. Religion. I'm going to use my point of inspiration to give me advantage on this. 23.
Going through the altar and everything like that, you believe that most of the ritual is actually completed. It's just missing one component, and this seems to be some sort of sacrificial altar.
A sacrifice? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Were they gonna kill? Were they gonna sacrifice themselves? Okay. Would that be my full action then to do all that?
Yes.
Okay. And then, fuck, I don't know what I can do as a bonus action. Yeah, I'll wait here then. That's gonna be my action and my movement.
All right, Gallenford.
I'm gonna strike at the one in front of me using my defensive flourish.
Hit. Wait, what?
So I added 1 piercing to the damage with the defensive flourish, and my AC goes up once.
Okay, yeah, this thing's dead.
And then I'll kind of wave at the others to come face me as the 4 of me move further away, drawing them away from the others in the center.
Okay.
Okay, I'll end my turn there.
All right. Yeah, I think they would follow. Wait, where are you ending your turn? Gallenford?
Did you see where I marked?
You're keep moving.
I'm not moving.
I think roll 20 is being weird again.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because to me your token moved twice.
I saw it too.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's going to attack you. I have to make the attack roll first, right?
Yes.
19.
Okay, let me see if you hit an image. Oh, you get me.
All right. 3 piercing. Is this a concentration spell?
No.
Okay. This one is going to follow 15, 20, and it's going to attack you. 14.
Misses.
Oh, Jeremy, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. The orc is furious that you are wailing on her. You see lightning course through her eyes and fingertips, and she places her hands on your chest as she is going to cast lightning bolt. You realize what she's doing, and you're like, oh shit.
No, I don't know what she's doing.
You've seen him do this before. Oh. So I need a dexterity saving throw as you feel lightning coursing through your body. You take 24 points of lightning damage.
I have 1 hit point left.
As I have rolled. Look at those are except for the one. Oh man. Yeah, you have a. You look down on your chest and it's bleeding. You've put your fingers in your from the shock, and you have a small hole in your chest.
Ow.
She used you as a conductor for the like a lightning rod and just pushed lightning through your body.
Is that you got?
Nyx.
Oh no, I'm coming.
You see lightning go through Damascus from the orc. And you see and he's starting to cough up blood.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame on the lady.
Okay, you have disadvantage because this is a ranged spell attack, and she is prone with Damascus on top.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I panicked.
All right, yeah, you panic as you see your new friends, one of your new friends that showed you Harvey and everything like that, being killed. But unfortunately that's a miss.
Yeah. I don't have any long range healing. I can't help. And she's just like panicking in the back.
Aiden.
Aiden is going to attack this thing with advantage thanks to Cinder's help.
Hit. Dead. Even in the rain, it goes up in flames.
And as it dies, Aiden is going to circle around to position himself for his next plan of attack. And he'll end his turn there.
Dead. Cinder!
Cinder will just circle around and stop there.
Alright, Morrigan.
Morrigan is gonna just kind of keep flying around. There's nothing else that they can do. So they'll fly to right here and kind of just keep an eye on what's happening.
All right. Jason.
I'm gonna sprint from this tree to that tree. And then we'll go ahead and shoot these. The bottom one with a ray of frost, and then we'll see what that does.
Hit.
If it's still standing, we'll shoot it with the cannon.
It's dead. These things are very weak.
Okay, we'll shoot the other one with a cannon.
Okay. Hit.
And I'm gonna hug this tree and be like, let's see, lightning doesn't strike trees, it strikes out there.
All right. Damascus.
So, the lightning attack only tightens his grip. And she will since I have her grappled, she automatically takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to second wind. That won't save me from my next from her next lightning bolt.
You know, unfortunately, she can only cast it once per day.
Oh, thank goodness. And he's just quivering, looked back at her, and he's going to do another unarmed strike at her, and he's going to basically just grab her by the shoulders and headbutt her.
Okay. Hit.
Bam!
All right.
Alright, turn done.
Caradwin.
I believe
You saw Damascus
Gotcha.
almost get killed.
I did. It feels real bad. I can do other actions and remain invisible as long as I don't attack and cast a spell, right?
As long as you don't lose concentration or make an attack.
Okay. I'm going to 5, 10, 15 to here, and I'm going to put my hand on Damascus' shoulder and use my action to feed him my health potion. And I'm going to say, I'm here to help.
This is just a basic invisibility, right?
Yeah. I can post the spell card again. But since I'm not attacking or casting a spell, I'm just giving him a health or feeding him a health potion. I figured that
No,
is
yeah,
hopefully okay.
As of right now, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna continue rolling. So yeah, you can do that, Damascus. You feel somebody grab your jaw, open it up, and pour something down your throat. What do you resist?
Oh, I'll tell him that it's me and that I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna just do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so the orc does hear you talking, but he can't see you.
She splashes it in my face, and I just lick the potion off of my face.
Do you want me to roll that, or do you want to roll it?
You roll it, Caradwin, because you're administering the health.
It's 2d4 plus 2?
Yes,
Okay, 8's pretty good.
that's a pretty good roll.
And then I'm gonna tell Damascus that the last component, I think, is the sacrifice. We need to get this thing out of here, and you as well. And then I'm gonna... well, that's my action, is to give him the potion. So... What's that? 5, 10, 15... Since this thing's grappled and I'm invisible, I'm gonna move... 5, 10, 15 away.
Okay, it's going
And
to
say
swing at you with disadvantage.
Chris, Caradwin can't be seen, and you have to be able to see it.
That's right.
So yeah, I'll just end with saying, and I'll shout that when I get over here, saying that we need to get that orc out of the altar, just in case. Don't die near the altar, please. Anybody. And that's my turn.
Gallenford.
Say, Damascus, drag that orc away. I'll see if I can help you. And pointing my sword at the orc, I'm going to cast Bane on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a charisma save.
Oh, that's where I wrote. Oh, you mother.
It is not Bane. It resists
Yeah.
your words and your power and laughs as you try to as you keep trying to cast spells on it.
I move closer and then I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Dead. Since you have not gotten off of him and you survived her lightning bolt, you see her begin to cast another spell, and this time it looks like not lightning, some sort of energy, like sound. It's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh my god.
I need it's a Constitution saving throw.
Damascus fails this. I'm pretty sure he's back down to 1 hit point.
Damascus, are you there? I don't want to make the roll for him. I'm too nervous to do that for him if he's not here. Jeremy?
Wonder if he stepped away since he was about to when you were doing the orc's turn.
Alright, I'm here for a minute. but-
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw as it casts Thunder Wave.
I know it's trying. I know. I'm ready for it. I'm going to use my inspiration on this one.
Shout. Oh, look at that.
Okay. You take half damage, so you take 6 points of thunder damage, and you are not pushed back off of it. So basically, as this casts a spell, you grab onto her clothing and hold on for dear life, like you're riding a bucking bronco, and it's just not able to buck you off. And she is pissed. Nyx.
Okay, I have this idea, but it's kind of dumb. But I'm gonna try it anyways. So my intention is to wild shape into the brown bear, go over there, pick up both of them, and then take them out of the circle. But obviously that's gonna take some time. But that's my plan anyways.
You wouldn't be able to pick up both of them.
Well, I guess at least the lady then.
The orc. But
Yeah,
okay,
orc.
but do what you want. Try. You can always attempt.
Yeah, it's an attempt. So I'll do that. I'll go wild shape. Woo. Wild shape. Ooh, that's super long, and I apologize for that. But anyways, I'm gonna be a bear.
Bear. The same brown bear.
Yeah. Get blow it over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Can you move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. Try to grab the orc lady.
Is that an action to form? To be shaped?
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Because I'm a moon druid, so it's a bonus action.
Give me. This is gonna be another contested strength because you're trying to grapple her and she's already grappled. I'll give you advantage. I mean disadvantage on the grapple.
Okay.
Because
So I just roll strength on the brown bear.
yes, and I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, you're able to bite down
Yes.
and grapple the orc's shoulder.
Okay. So that was 15, 20, 25,
Whoa! What the hell?
30. Right back.
Hold on.
I have 40 feet.
So okay? I'm not trying. Okay, so
Oh wait, no. I would have to be right here, right? Because that, yeah. Because I went here. 5, 10.
and because you're dragging her, it'll be half movement.
Okay. 30, 20. Yeah, okay, I'll just right here where I'm at then. That's as far as I can look her.
So
I'm getting there.
So you won't be able to. So Damascus is no longer on top of her. Aiden.
Yep.
Okay, Aiden remembers this thing was pretty tough, so he's just gonna strike it with his sword, but not do his other plan yet until they're fully out of the circle.
Strike what?
The orc.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Is this Aiden or Gallenford?
It's Aiden, I just didn't switch the name on the bottom, but
Okay.
I'm clicking on Aiden.
So that's okay crit. So you do max damage plus 8. So and is how much damage?
Well, let me look at this stuff. I'm not sure if he set his up to work with the crits.
The slashing damage looks right, but I think the fire is just based on his intelligence, so I don't think he gets a crit bonus for it just yet. I think that'd be at 5th level.
Yeah, I think you're right. So 18.
18 total.
Yep.
All right. The orc is not looking well at all.
Okay, and Aiden will end his turn there.
Cinder.
Cinder will stay right there.
Morrigan.
Morrigan has a 50-foot fly speed. I don't think that would work in a diagonal necessarily. How far are they? Well, 30 feet. Right there. Yeah, actually, I think legitimately, like if I'm trying to think of like a right triangle, I think I could fly straight down with my 50 feet movement to here.
Sure.
I think. I don't know if that math is right. But that's what I want to do. I know Morgan is 50 feet up, but if they fly diagonally 50 feet down, I don't know if they'd be able to make it there.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Yes.
Morgan is gonna fly down next to the next to here, and is going to provide the help action for whoever is grappling and moving the orc. If they can do that. Just kind of like keep like clawing at the orc's hair and trying to keep its head down as best as they can.
Okay.
And provide the help action.
Jason.
So are we trying to move the person out of the ring first, or what? Or can I just shoot her?
I mean, that's what that was. Caradwin's recommendation was to move the orc out of the altar.
Okay, I'll just ready my action to Ray of Frost as soon as they exit the ring.
All right. Damascus, and to your answer, Damascus, she would not have been able to pull you both, so you kind of stepped off, hearing that wanting to get the orc out, so you let the bear drag the orc. So you are no longer on top of the orc.
But I had her just right where I wanted her. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna kick her.
Hit. All right. You see Damascus come up and cold clocker, football, like Heisman, going for the extra 3 points and just kick this orc in the face.
And I'll go for non-lethal because they told me their plan. If she does get knocked unconscious.
Hold on.
It got really quiet.
I think Chris
yeah, I
is
don't
trying to load the cutscene.
Okay. So you're going for knocking out the orc, correct?
Yes, because Caradwin told me not to kill her in the circle.
Okay. Roll a d4. It will awaken in 1 hour.
Oh man.
That should be plenty of time to get her out of the circle.
All right. Is that your turn, Damascus?
Yes.
Caradwin.
Seeing Damascus just knock this orc out, I'm gonna say, well, is that everything? And I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right here. And I'll kind of take my time looking at the altar and seeing if there's anything if there's just anything that I can discover from it. But
Okay. And the storm is still raging on, just so you guys are aware, even after you knocked out the orc.
it is. I'm assuming the magic will take a while to dissipate, but...
So,
Also, out of curiosity, when Morgan was flying around earlier, did they notice these, openings in the ground?
yes.
Okay. So I don't know if anybody else walked by them or saw them, but I will also point those out as saying that Morgan told me about these doorways here maybe there's something else that we could check out.
All right. So what are you doing, Carradine? You moved. And you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's really it. I'll dash out of the altar. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, right there. And I'll just get out of the altar. I'm not needed in there.
Gallenford.
As you're dashing out, I'm gonna ask, were these carved runes? Can we just disrupt what the rune is to stop the spell?
It's possible, since the runes are on. They're on these ones or on the altar?
They're on the runes are on the stone, and they're on the inside. They seem to be old, old carving runes, but
On these ones here, okay. But yeah, I'll tell Gallenford that the ritual is almost done. There was just the last bit, so I don't know if there's much more we can do besides not let it finish.
Oh, it was on the runes that were triggering were on the stones, not on the altar?
there's an altar in the center, and there's runes on the stones. On the pillars.
Okay, so what I would have actually done was not go to the altar, but go to one of those stones and try to ruin one of the runes to see if that stops the magic.
Give me a Arcana check. No, this is religion. Okay, yeah, you think you can on this pillar you can disrupt the runes on this pillar.
Okay, I'll do that and then just say, hurry up and pull that sleeping orc out of the circle.
Okay, the orc flops is just laying there. Nyx!
Pull out here. She just growls and like, okay.
Alright.
So.
That's your move action. Is there anything you want to do?
Oh yeah, I guess I could try to ruin this ruin with a claw attack.
You would need to give me a religion check to successfully disrupt this, to successfully ruin the ruins.
Okay.
Yes, make a
And
strength
I would use
religion
my.
check.
Would as a druid, I use my own character sheet to do that roll, or would I have to use the bears? Even though technically I am me and I know what I'm doing.
I think your intelligence carries over to your shapeshift.
Okay.
So you should just use yours.
So then I'll just.
This isn't like
Okay,
polymorph.
I'll do that then.
This is a bit different. Polymorph, you would use the beast
Okay.
stats all the time. I think.
Alright, I'll do my religion.
This is where I get confused with druids.
Yeah, I believe wisdom, intelligence, and charisma carries over with your wild shape. So you use your mental stats.
Brad.
Okay.
It does.
Physical stats
Okay.
change.
Okay.
I know Brad plays druids. I wanted to ask him, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you keep all your mental stats. You use all the animal stats for physical.
Okay.
Keep your mental.
I'll do that
Replace
then.
physical.
Okay. Nope. I'm a dumb bear.
Yeah, you have these big claws, and you don't think you'll be able to precisely do what needs to be done.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna stand watch over this orc so she doesn't try to get back in the circle.
Aiden.
Okay, I need a judgment call from you guys on what you guys think Aiden would do. The orc is now outside of the circle, and these things have been killing the townsfolk. Would Aiden finish this thing off now that it's out of the circle?
Ooh. That's a good question.
I mean, he does like to use his sword.
He does like to use a sword.
I will chime in. I do think Aiden would kill the orc.
Someone message Ken, kill or no kill.
Yeah, let's put that message on. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, no context.
Okay, but Aiden, I want you to make a decision though. I don't want to wait forever for.
Kill him. Kill her.
Yeah, Aiden is gonna just walk up to the creature, raise his sword, light it aflame, and plunge it into the creature.
All right. Give me an attack roll with advantage because it's still technically not dead, and Aiden's a little nervous because he's undecisive of what to do, and he misses the orc.
Fitting, I
He'll
say.
start questioning everything to himself in his head as he stares down at the creature sleeping, snoring loudly as the blade is right near his throat.
He's this out cold from that kick. Cinder.
Yes, there's a dribble of blood coming out of her mouth.
Cinder will stay there.
Morrigan.
Morrigan will fly out over here.
Oh wait. Okay, well
Nope.
it's too late now. I want to say, did you have a prepared action to kill the orc when it was dragged out?
Yeah, when they left the circle, but I didn't think they were out yet. One more square would have been my. Okay, let me just draw like a circle here. So see, like.
Okay.
They
All right,
weren't.
So
they weren't
in
technically
your
out
in
to him.
Jason thinks it's still within the circle.
Yeah, so you see this like outside of these.
Okay. I
They're
see.
still kind of within that zone there.
All right. Well, go ahead and move Morrigan.
Okay. I'm gonna have Morrigan move over here and provide me the help action to destroy these runes.
Okay. Jason, it is your turn, and you see your compatriots trying to kill the orc, thinking it is outside of the circle.
Okay, we're gonna blast them.
You have disadvantage because this is a ranged attack. Unfortunately, that's a miss with your Ray of Frost. The lightning's very scary.
Yeah. Because lightning's scary and it's gonna kill us all.
Damascus.
Damascus sees them all failing at killing this orc, and he's just like, bleh. And he's gonna call Harvey over.
Okay. Caradwin.
I'm gonna try to. I have a dagger, so I'll take out my dagger and, with Morrigan's help, try to scratch out this rune.
Okay, give me a religion check.
Do I get advantage with Morrigan's help?
I don't think the help action with. Does the help action work with that?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
I don't think with this. No, because Morgan wouldn't.
When you
That's
take
fine.
the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check. So yeah, you would just aid.
So yeah, okay, roll with advantage because then you could have like more. You could point out the things to Morgan the scratch. So go ahead and give religion with advantage. Okay, you're able to work on these runes. Gallenford.
Does it look like anything is lessening since we disrupted a few runes?
You could give me a religion check. No.
Okay, so I'll walk up, and at this point I'm thinking the orc is the reason still. Wait. But concentration would end if someone was knocked unconscious.
Well,
I'm actually going to bend over to grab the orc's leg and see if maybe they need to be further away from all of this. But that was all my movement, so I am stuck right there.
Alright, the orc is unconscious. Nyx, what do?
I move her further away.
I almost get dragged because I was holding her leg.
I look to everybody with a questioning look. Like, should I go for it? Like, I make claw, I claw at the air and I growl at them.
Sorry, I don't speak freaking bear. What does it mean?
Gallifrey will just nod his head.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going for the kill, I guess. With the bite.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Oh, I just realized we just asked the little girl to do it.
Alright,
Oh my god, we did just ask this child to murder.
you grab onto the orc's neck and squeeze, and you hear a nice crunching sound between your jaws. As soon as the orc dies, lightning goes around and strikes the center of where the altar was.
Well,
See, it's better to be under trees than out in the open.
I don't think that's what that meant, Jason. I think we fucked up. Maybe. Oh, fuck, yep. Oh,
And
shit.
where the altar once stored, this giant boar stands. Electricity flows through his tusks, and when it prances around, thunder is emitted from its hooves. And next, you realize, and then you look down at the orc, and you see what seems to be a rune carved into the orc's chest as you move away one of her shirt.
Didn't matter if it was in the ritual circle. Damn.
Alright, I gotta put this in initiative.
Not my fault.
I'll take the blame on that one. I should have looked better.
And welcome to the first boss fight.
Is this like in Twilight Princess where you gotta fight Ganon as a big boar? Because that's kind of what this feels like.
What?
We
This is
killed
like
Man Ganon, now we're fighting Boar Ganon.
I think this is more like the wolf from Dark Souls. Because all
Oh.
of Chris's games are Dark Souls.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the in Bloodborne. What is it? When you go through the sewers, there's that big like skeleton lightning werewolf thing. It's kind of what I'm thinking of.
Don't worry,
Okay.
don't worry. You guys got this. I got the last one.
Alright, I gotta make sure.
Have you guys all seen Loki?
Yes.
So this is the Thor from Crocodile Loki universe.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Is his name Boar?
His name.
I am Boar.
Do you not see his Oh, let me see if I could.
We don't see his health bar.
No, I'm talking about his name.
No, we don't see his name. Gorthok.
Gorthok, the Thunder Boar.
Oh, did I do that?
All right, Nyx, it's still your turn.
I look to the limp body at my feet, and then I look back to the boar, and then I just shrug, and then I go, okay, I guess I have to do it. And then she goes, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, and then I go for a claw attack.
All right.
Oh, wait, I need to do that at normal. Does a 20 hit?
In your handouts, you'll see a better photo of Gorthok. It's under named creatures and monster handouts. A 20 will hit it.
Okay. 10 slashing.
It squeals in pain, and it squeals in your face. Jason, yeah, this is like your nightmare come to form in a boar. Is that
No,
your turn?
I definitely feel like Monster Hunter.
Is that your turn, Nyx?
Yeah, I already did my movement and then my 2 attacks.
All right. It's going to attack you twice. One with his tusks. Or 25. You're going to take 13 slashing damage and 3 lightning damage. And then it's going to hit you with his hooves. Or attempt to. 11. Bludgeoning and 5 thunder. Then it's going to shift to there. Aiden.
Aiden is going to bonus action go into his sword dance. Then he's gonna move and unleash a cone of fire on this thing.
Move your character first. Right there?
Yep, and he's shooting the cone in a way where it does not hit Nyx.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. That's my bad. Just so you're aware, Nyx, when you were slashed into this creature, and it seemed like you made purchase, but you didn't carve as deep as you wished you would have. But however, this is a different thing. Dexterity save. Greatest. Nope. He's going to take the 9.
And then he's going to dash right back around the pillar.
All right. Cinder.
Cinder just flies over to that pillar.
Morrigan.
Oh god. Oh my god. Fuck it. Morgan, I think Caradwin's seeing the danger that this thing could pose, and in a moment of panic says, "Sorry, Morgan, we gotta do everything we can to kill it," and sends Morgan in to use the help action against the next attack.
Okay.
So whoever attacks it next is gonna try to provide advantage on that attack.
Jason.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire right over here. So trying to only hit the boar.
Okay. And that's a dex save?
Yes, it's a dex save.
Nope.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna shoot it with advantage because I just put Fairy.
Well, you already had advantage due to the help action, but this gives it advantage all the time. What color is the boar?
Let's see. We'll make it red.
Alright. Put a little red dot.
Very unlightning-ish.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's like Green Lantern where he's like countered by yellow.
Alright, this will use up Morrigan's help action. So you still get advantage, but unfortunately, the cannon hits the side of it, but you don't think it penetrated deep enough.
And then I'm gonna slowly creep around to the other side of this tree.
Alright, Damascus.
Damascus is gonna sigh and he's just like, oh, I never get any rest around here. Oh, well, time to get working. He's gonna mount Harvey, and he's gonna pull out the lance again.
Alright. Charge.
So Harvey is gonna ride past, taking the disengage action, while Damascus strikes with his lance.
Uh, 19 hits.
Donk.
Alright, you do pierce its side, but again, you felt like it didn't go deep enough. It felt like there was some pushback.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Caradwin.
Alright, well, Caradwin is going to say fuck it, and is going to cast Chromatic Orb at a 2nd level using acid damage. So that makes that 4d8. Makes that acid, and since I'm still invisible, he's under Fairy Fire, so I get advantage anyway.
You guys
I guess it doesn't matter.
You guys have advantage
All right.
until Fairy Fire is gone.
Cool. Let's do this. 18?
Hit.
Awesome.
You are no longer invisible.
Uh-oh. Oh, did I do that wrong? Let's see. Hold on. It's 3. Okay, hold on. I messed something up on the damage. Let me fix that. It's supposed to be 3d8, and then I hit that. It'll do a level 2 spell, and that should be 48 damage. Wow, that was not a good roll.
So 10.
Fuck. Yep, 10 acid damage.
All right. This boar is not happy. Is taking damage.
And then I'm gonna try to position myself behind this pillar, so that I have. I'm hoping there's a way I can get behind it that will give me full cover.
Okay. You don't believe you're gonna get full cover.
Damn it. Alright. Do I have partial cover?
You have partial cover.
All right, awesome. I just want some kind of cover. I'm a
Yep.
little panicked.
Yep. Gallenford.
Gallifrey is gonna raise his blade up, and using his defensive stance, is going to charge forward and try to plunge it into the creature's throat.
And this is with your +1 short sword. That's a hit.
$15
All right.
damage.
It takes it, and you feel your sword sink into its flesh.
I smile, and then, because I noticed the lightning and everything around it, I face step backwards.
Okay.
And then I'll circle around the pillar.
All right. Nyx.
I am going to disengage.
I'm saying it's bear versus boar.
10, 15, and I don't know if it's an action or a bonus action, but can I revert back to my normal form eventually?
I thought that
I think
was
it's a
free
bonus
action.
action. For
Is it a bonus action?
I believe it is a bonus action to revert to your normal form.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Well
do that?
then, yeah, I'm no longer a bear. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm
Okay.
no longer a bear.
So
And then I'm over here. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. I'm back to being the only target.
So you have an action. So. Oh wait, no, you disengaged.
No, because I disengaged. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just gonna stand behind the pillar, holding a hand to my chest. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so scary.
Gorthok, the Thunder Boar, is going to look at Damascus and Harvey. And you are within range. It's going to attack you, Damascus, with his tusks. $14.
Nope.
All right. You dodge out of the way, and it's going to try to trample you with its hooves. 15.
No.
So yeah. So this is like a knight in shining moment. You know, the knight on the horse with the lance battling the giant creature, and it squeals in anger at you. Aiden.
Is this still in the center, or did it move?
It moved. It shifted on previously. It's still in the center. It hasn't moved.
It has a 10-foot reach.
It has a 10-foot reach.
damn, that's brutal.
That's okay. I also have a 10-foot reach.
Okay, Aiden is going to step forward and... Oh, he didn't actually notice this. So, he's gonna two-handed come down with his long sword with flames on it.
Okay. 16 will hit.
Nice.
Oh, okay. You didn't add the fire to the two-handed. I'm gonna click the one-handed just so you can see the fire.
Okay, hold on. Is the blade did not sink in as deep as you hoped, but the fire.
It's just two fire.
Okay, but it does take all of the 2 fire. Okay, this ain't. I need it. You guys suck.
And he's going to back up because he doesn't have as much hardy health.
right, you provoke. He's gonna attack you with his tusks. 22.
Hold on one sec, because I
Say
think
just
I can shield that.
Shield.
Yep, he shields it.
Okay. So the tusks come around and try to square you in the back, but you're lucky enough the Aiden's shield comes up and just blocks it, and it deflects the tusks in a near move.
He'll go behind the pillar and just be like, oh, that was close.
Cinder.
Cinder is going to stay there.
Morgan.
Have you guys been making sure to attack with advantage?
Oh. Nope, they have not.
You want me to roll just to see if it would have been higher?
You already hit, but it's too late.
Okay.
Morrigan will take the disengage action and move away since there is fairy fire there now.
Okay.
And we'll wait here.
Jason.
I'll peek around my tree. We're gonna ray of frost and then cannon.
Uh, 21 will hit.
Nice.
An 18 will hit. The boar is not looking.
It will push towards Damascus though.
All right, but the boar is not looking healthy at all.
You got this, Damascus. Good job. I'm gonna hide behind my tree.
Damascus.
Well, Harvey's booking it out of there. Taking the disengage action, and when they get 10 feet away, Damascus is going to attack the boar with his lance.
Alright, you do have advantage. Oh.
Bam!
Oh, what a hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Describe to me how this boar dies.
So I think when it gets pushed by Jason, it's being pushed by Jason one way, and Damascus is throwing his lance in the other direction, and that force is enough to basically shove the lance all the way through the pig's skull, right between the eyes.
Alright. And because you critted on this, I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration. And it was the death blow. Son of a...
Yay.
Alright.
But we can see that it keels over dead.
Yeah, it... There was that, Yeah, as you push it, you pierce its skull into its brain, and it gives one last battle squeal, and the eyes roll over and fall over dead. And the storm begins to clear, and sun begins to shine down.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
Well, that's one way to stop the spell.
Damascus is going to raise up his lance, and he's just... "Ah!"
Now this will definitely be a story to tell.
I was hoping for a lot worse, but I didn't get that.
Damn, yeah, we
I'm
did
going
really
as
good.
fast as my tiny legs can do it. And then she's gonna hold out a hand and be like, "Here, let me heal you." And she touches his boot.
Okay.
And those are
Ah, yes. Oh, I appreciate the healing. How's everyone else faring?
Didn't get touched. I hid
Just a
behind a pillar.
scratch.
Ah, thank you, Nix. Really refreshing. Ow.
I'm no healer, but I can try somewhat.
He'll ruffle her hair, and it's just like, I appreciate it.
Well, nice job, everyone. Oh, Damascus. Oh, you were pretty roughed up. Here, let me give you a little bit extra on top of what Nyx gave you. And I'll kind of point my sword at you, and my spell is cast through the sword.
Yeah, I nearly died.
You got electrocuted twice.
Yeah, look at this. And he will raise his chainmail, and basically there's a chainmail pattern of red marks on his chest.
Then said yes, he would kill.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Well,
Well,
I vote we go back to the inn.
well, if this thunder boar creature hasn't like dissipated into like etheric mist, I mean Damascus is really good at leatherworking tools, and he does like to skin animals.
The boar is still there, and you still see the magical energy kind of flowing through the tusks and the hooves. And the
Yeah. Carradine was going to suggest the same thing to Damascus, that maybe we should harvest some of this bits.
I mean, if I can make like
gonna have to
thunder
turn
boar leather breeches, boots, overcoat.
all
I
right.
think those tests might be useful.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nyx, but this thing was dark and evil, so if it were a regular boar, it'd be a different story.
You can. It does seem obvious that this is not a natural creature.
This is a magical creature summoned by a god, brought forth by a god.
And I would
Over.
love to work with all the magic users to fashion some kind of like magic thunder boar armor.
So you can harvest this boar. The main things you can see that you believe you can make out of either tools, equipment, or whatnot are the tusks, the hooves, and the hide.
I'll help them with harvesting that since I noticed my sword was what was going deeper into it.
All right. And there's also, just so you guys are aware, there are also 3 cave openings you saw earlier as well.
Yeah, we can explore those too. I was going to say, I can help with trying to remove the tusks too. If necessary, try to help with maybe some arcane wards in some way.
Okay, if you're going to harvest this, you must have either the survival skill or the arcana skill.
I got Arcana.
And I have survival.
Okay, I guess I can only help. I don't have either.
To make the attempts, yes.
Alright, Kerdrin, you ready to get your hands dirty?
There are 4 tusks, 4 hooves, and this big ass hide.
Pelt.
What would you like to harvest first? And while if you guys are harvesting, what is everybody else doing?
I'll come check the priest or person or whatever, see if there's anything interesting on there. But I'm not stepping into that lightning target circle. No.
Next, maybe you could scrounge up some goblin weed.
I do have some. I have like 2 that are already like
He's suggesting you could
processed.
find more.
Oh, sorry. It takes me a while to remember these things. Okay, I'm gonna go look for them.
All right. Okay, Nyx is gonna go look for herbs. Jason's checking out the body. What is Gallenford and Aiden doing?
Gallenford's attempting to assist them with cutting it since I had the magical sword. Aiden will go check the body with Jason.
Okay, so Gallenford, you would need to give your sword over to one of them for it to carve. That you because they are helping. Because they are helping each other out. You won't basically you being theirs, other than handing your sword is going to be counterintuitive. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you can do something else while you hand them your sword that is able to cut the flesh and whatnot, and you could go do something else.
I'll assist Nyx since I just realized she'd be off on her own. We don't want anything sneaking up on her.
Okay.
Damascus will grab the sword because I'm sure Caradwin doesn't know how to use one.
I
And
don't.
Damascus is the one and then Damascus is going to be the one getting his hands dirty.
All right.
100% yes.
So you can. So if you have the survival skill, you can use the survival skill, or you can use the Arcana skill. Your choice, whoever is doing the rolls. And if you're helping each other, if you're helping one person can roll with advantage, or you each can roll individually.
I mean, I'll leave that up to you, Damascus.
What's your Arcana?
I got a +5.
No, I only have a +4 to survival.
Yeah, I could roll with advantage if you want.
Go for it.
All right. What?
I'm going for the tusks first.
Okay. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
So you are guiding Damascus on, because it is a magical creature. That's why I'm asking for Arcana, even though it was summoned by a god. This is not a religious thing. You are telling Damascus how to remove the tusks without damaging too much of
keeping them fresh.
Yes, exactly. Keeping these magical things fresh. Damascus is able to successfully remove all 4 tusks with no issue with your guidance. So
Yeah.
you can, like the rule we discussed before. I think it was the add them to your character sheet and add the roll 21 to the tusks.
You want me to add that, Damascus, or do you want to add that?
You.
Okay, I'll do that.
We'll do this. You have 2 tusks. I have 2 tusks.
Or you can put all 4 in the party treasure. Do what you want. Okay.
Let's put it in the party treasure. That sounds good.
Jason and Aiden,
Actually, that's a good idea.
You guys are going through the this orc. What are you looking for? Something specifically? What are you doing?
Just anything that looks interesting.
Anything magical on them?
You can give me an investigation check. Both of you can, or you can give one with advantage. It's up to you.
Aiden has a +4.
Okay, I'll give you advantage then.
This is pretty standard. You find a lot of religious items, kind of like totem, stuff that was probably used for the ritual. You find obviously the carved rune into her chest, but you don't find anything of interest on this body.
Aiden will just get frustrated and kick the body.
Nyx and Gallenford. To look for goblin weed, you will probably need to go deeper into the forest. you don't think there will be any around this this circle. Would you like to go further into the forest, or would you like to do something else?
I
Uh,
don't know if it's a good idea to go too far from the party then.
I
You
agree.
do see this cave entrance that's nearby.
I'll look around the
And
cave
if we
entrance,
would,
but I won't enter since I think it might be wise to go with the full party in case there are more orcs in here.
okay.
Okay. Are you going with Nyx?
I'm coming.
Do you guys have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys over here real quick. You peer inside and it does seem to be some sort of cave and it seems to be carved out, but you do see a tunnel.
I don't really see anything.
It
Should we get
whines a little
closer?
too much. No, we should wait for the others. There could be an ambush in there.
Hmm.
I will look down just to see if I notice any fresh tracks.
Give me a survival check. You don't think that you don't notice any fresh tracks out of this cave. You do see tracks, but you don't think that they are fresh.
Okay, maybe we should go let the others know.
All right,
Okay.
back to Damascus and Caradwin. You got the tusks. What are you going to attempt next? The hooves or the hide?
I think we should take care of the hooves.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking on the same lines. All right. You want me to roll for it again, or do you want to roll this time?
Now go for it.
All right.
I'll roll for the hide.
And away we go. All right.
You're having trouble with the hooves, getting the hooves off themselves. So what you do, Damascus, is you take the upper forearm up the leg and you hack off each leg.
Cool. I think we got distracted because we got back into the boots and booties argument.
Yep, 100%.
All right, so you do have the hooves, but there's still there is a leg attached to the hooves. So you could add 4. Okay, there's 4 lightning tusks.
We have 4 pristine tusks and then 4 poor quality hooves.
4 hooves with leg. Underhooves. Oh, that's a cool name. Oh, could you imagine if we could mount up Harvey with new whatever it is they put on the bottom of horseshoes? Yeah, that are like
You mean
thunder
horse boots?
horse boots. Yeah, horse booties.
All right, Jason and Aiden, what are you guys are doing now?
At this point, I think Aiden would just be watching the others at work.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of waiting for everybody else to finish.
All right, so you're gonna just kind of go over and watch.
Well, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to go into that lightning death circle there.
That's right. I forgot. So. Gallenford and Nix, what do you guys want to do?
We were heading back to the others.
Okay. You guys were
Yep.
down here, so. All right, you guys see them packing up the hood. Now you guys, as you get to the top, you see Damascus and Caradwin now attempt to try to take down, carve the hide. I will now allow extra help for the hide since it's such a big boar to help lower the DC if you guys call for help.
Yeah, if we're able to get help tech on the hide, I don't see why not.
I'll assist.
I'm just gonna sit here next to Cinder.
Aiden will assist too.
Alright. So,
Maybe using a hot blade will give some advantage.
Okay, and Jason, you're not getting any closer? So you got 4 people working on this. Give me either an Arcana check or a Survival check to harvest the hide off this creature.
So Damascus is going to take his shirt off because he's going to have to go in arms deep. He's going to have basically, I believe Gallenford and Aiden are going to basically help like lift it from each side, and Caradwin's going to basically tell him where to cut. And I'm going to roll for it because I want to.
Okay.
Awesome. How ripped is Damascus?
He's not like bodybuilder, but he's bulky.
All right. With the help of the others, and Caradwin helping Cutton and Damascus with your fine skills, you are able to remove the hide with no issue. This does take a bit longer because this is such a big creature. It's a huge creature. So
I'm just picturing every time you skin an animal on Red Dead 2.
Kind of like that. Yeah, think of that like that.
Except it's 4 times the size.
So now you have the hide of the Thunder Boar. And with the help, you were successful in not damaging it further other than through the battle.
Well, a dragon's gonna feast good tonight.
There is the boar meat. If you want to try to harvest the boar meat and the organs and stuff, you can do that as well.
While they contemplate that, I'll let them know of the tunnels that we located down there.
I think exploring those would be a good idea. And depending on how late in the day it is, we could potentially take time to rest here or even back at the house.
So you guys did take some time. It's not dark, but it's getting evening now with the clouds being cleared because you did stop at the mansion for a bit.
I vote we go back to the mansion at least.
Well, we could still check out these the Underhill and then go back to the mansion and have at least a solid roof above our heads.
So do you?
We could check out these caves down here, and if there's no danger, we could camp here.
Also a possibility.
I'm not sure how well Harvey will fit down there, just from me glancing in, but it's worth a shot.
You don't think Harvey would be comfortable underground?
Okay, we go back to the mansion.
But you could leave Harvey outside, and while one person goes in.
I just don't want to camp next to the lightning death circle.
Well, then you can be the one that goes in. Damascus is starting to slice off some of this boar meat.
So, okay. Since it's getting close to the time, I think this will be a good ending point for now. That way you guys can contemplate either going down into the caves, maybe if you wish to continue to harvest the boar for his meat and organs, maybe Caradron can think of something to do with the organs for rituals.
Yeah, Damascus is just cutting a huge steak for himself for dinner.
But I think right now, after the battle and the checks and everything like that, you guys are safe at the moment. I think this will be a good ending point. So
Awesome.
I agree.
All right.
Did we level up finally?
I think we did. I hope we did.
Hold on.
I did a lot tonight.
I'm gonna stop the recording.